Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Happy to see you all. Hello, hello. Hi, Baby Badge. Hi, Coupon. Hi, Peppa. Hi, Kaleidoscope. Hi, Shadow Maiden and Passion. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's a new day. It's a new day and a new week. New day, new week, new us, new shell challenge, new update. New stuff is happening. I also changed a bunch of stuff on my computer today. So that way things are a little bit more put together, if you will. Also, I got brand new headphones and I can barely hear anything, which is nice. But I can't hear my own thoughts. Which is probably a good thing, honestly. Which is probably a good thing. But hi. Also, yeah, we got a new update today, which is so exciting. So we have a lot of things that we're going to look through today. It's going to be a busy stream for the next 3 hours. We got to check out the patch notes. We're going to do the new Nature's Calling event, and then we have a new shell challenge that we're going to do today. If only they listed everything in the patch notes. I think they did. It's all the way at the bottom of the page, though. And hi, Lexi, welcome in. But yeah, I got new headphones. I got them from Corsair. Since I am now a Corsair ambassador, they sent me a couple of products to utilize for the streams. I'm going to make a post about it, announcing that I'm a Corsair ambassador with all the products that I got for them. And I got the headphones. I got a new mouse from Corsair. And then I got a new keyboard. So I was swapping out a lot of things around my setup so that way things are a lot more neater. I put them all in my panels so that way everything's up to date and linked. But yeah. Oh, they did it? They mentioned nothing about their cast update or gameplay? Oh. That is really interesting. Well, the only casting that I know about is the skin tone thing, the shiny skin thing. The shiny skin thing is what I saw. So let me go into the game real quick. Oh, hello. That's not that. Yeah, there we go. Let me go into the game real quick so that way we can look at everything. But yeah, it's kind of, that's weird that they didn't include that into the patch notes, because based off of what I saw, they only gave us a sliver when I was looking through it, so it makes a lot more sense. Yeah, that is really weird. They should have added it into the patch notes. Maybe an oversight, probably. And you know, normally they always go back and edit the blog post anyway, so they'll probably do it tomorrow, which is still like late. But at least we got new stuff. Hi, Mostly Zen. Hello. Welcome in. Also, what was the new gameplay stuff that they added in? Because I literally just updated my game like an hour ago, so I haven't checked out that the update. I know about the skin tone thing, or the shiny skin detail thing, and all the build and buy stuff, and some of the UI has been updated for the notebook and the collections tab and the inventory. That's all that I know. Hi. Oh, a new laptop. And you're ready to have a non-broken laptop. Yay. I love that for you. Skin effects, that's what it is. Yeah, the skin effects in the head accessory, which is honestly a new thing that we've never gotten before. Oh yeah, I forgot the new nails. Okay. Base game eyelashes and lost watch. Okay, so we'll go through everything. Yeah. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. That's very odd. Evolve all and fertilize all plants and water and fertilize. Oh, okay. I think I saw that from Only Abidong's post on Twitter. And I'm like, didn't we already have this? But apparently it's brand new that I didn't even know. So that's good. I'm excited about the plants on the roof and the greenhouse like type windows. It's gonna be so much fun to build today. Inward, hello, welcome in. So what I'm really excited about, mostly about this update, is that we got a chance to finally, I think we've all had issues with this for a very long time and have been wanting an update for a long time about the Sims inventory. As a former hoarder in The Sims, I'm glad that we have this, because I no longer have to say I'm a hoarder, because I'm not anymore. Things are now categorized and a lot more easier to see. Less crowd and less clutter, because the whole inventory thing was a mess. It needed some help. Oh, you're totally getting into this update in the dark. I don't know what's coming. Well, good thing that you're here. So we got a new Sims inventory update that has a lot more improvements. Things are more categorized and a lot more easier to find, especially when things are like spoiled. It'll show you spoiled items in red. I'll show you in the game, but all spoiled stuff will have a red background to indicate that they have gone bad. They'll also be in a grouped spoiled stack with a trash icon. Once the items were spoiled, they'll move into the original stack to the spoiled stack. Players can also open the spoiled stack to view all items within it. And then things are now more easier to sort by price, filter, crafted quality, and rarity. This also applies to object inventory such as fridges, bookcases, and other storage objects, which is nice. That's good. And then the notebook also got updated too. This notebook has been around since like 2014. We have gotten a lot of things since then, a lot of new features. So having this being updated is the best. Ooh. Not me recording. The best thing in the entire world. It's a lot more easier to see. You'll know what is what, especially if it's a gardening thing or a fishing thing or whatever it is, whatever adds into the notebook category will be categorized, rather it having to be all laid out, especially if you get to work with the detective career when you're finding clues or whatever it's called. That will be in the notebook and they'll be a lot more sorted. But hi Pink, welcome in. You made it in just in time. And hi Cassandra, welcome in as well. I have been quite well today. I got new headphones, so I'm testing them out. I can barely hear a single thing. But other than that, life is good. I did some recording for a very special thing, some Sims recording, and then I did some podcast recording with Nardvillain today. So I got a chance to do that. But good stuff. Yeah, so new layout, category page enhancement, discovery badges, back button, direct access button, and then console update. And then the collections tab has been also updated as well. So it's a lot more easier to find things and it's easier to see. The glass walls are also new in base game. And then plants on roofs, and then a whole bunch of new fixes, of course. They did fix the rain that was happening on the inside. Either I wasn't seeing it in my own game or I was just being delulu and decided not to see it. But apparently it was raining and snowing on the inside quite a bit for a lot of people. But now that's been fixed. Townies will now have more diversity in their names, which is good. The eyedropper tool was grumpy about some items. I guess so. Well, that's fixed. Children will no longer become silly, stretchy Sims when they're playing the violin. No! Bring it back. Give me my Slenderman children. That's what I want. But honestly, I don't want that. That was horrifying. What else was it? Sims' eyes close better in more forms of sleeping, which is good. I'm trying to find, like, there's been a lot of updates or bug fixes that they've done that I didn't even know were bugs. I'm telling you, I feel like I'm playing a broken game every day. Oh wait, the happy birthday double door front door is now a little taller to be more in par with the other medium height doors. Oh, that's good. The classic OG ceiling paint now has a name. Are you ready? Drum roll. Basic matte concrete. I can't. But thank you. And also, Cassandra, I'm glad you redeemed VIP for another month. Oh, your Sims are wearing coats inside. Oh, not the coats inside. Imagine they wear the coats inside and then it's like a heat wave. Oh my gosh, that'd be wild. And then they burn up. It's like, why am I Sims so sweaty? Because it's hot. TVs no longer float when placed on the bold indulgence hallway table. I don't think I've ever used that table before. The Reaper Reward buckled boots now fit better and have zips that look great on every angle. Don't think I used those boots before. Slippers. A handful of missing feminine fashion choice clothes are now available for masculine frame Sims. There was a texture missing on a hoodie for female Sims that have been restored. Flipping and missing textures closed for those tops. Wow. Seasons. Get to work. Get famous. Wait, they added the missing swatches for 2 acting career hairstyles? Oh, wow. This outfit looks great. Is it comfortable? It is pretty comfortable. I've been trying to use it every once in a while. One, it's Bluetooth, which I love, and it can also be hooked up as well. But I find it quite comfortable because I also wear glasses. Like, the thing is about headphones and me wearing glasses, sometimes a lot of headphones can be super comfortable or very uncomfortable. And I've been wearing these like throughout the house for a couple of days to kind of get familiarized with it and how I feel. They feel comfortable, they feel good. I have no bad notes, and the quality of the audio is so clear. They even have like a noise canceling button on the back of the headphones, so that way there's even more noise canceling. And I love noise canceling headphones, so pretty nice. Some of the windows never match the size. That is true. Yeah, headphones and me with the glasses, they gotta be right. So these Corsair are good. I have them linked in my panels down below in case you wanted to check them out yourself. I believe it's actually going to be an ongoing Amazon Prime sale, so if you wanted to get some headphones, you could. Added 2 missing hidden variants of the masculine and feminine versions of the lifeguard swimsuit from Island Living, Discovery University. Wait, Sims no longer get stuck in the infinite loop of packing up to move out of the dorm. I've never discovered this because I've never lived in the dorms in The Sims 4, but I will soon. But at least now it's fixed. Eco lifestyle, snowy escape, cottage living. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Agatha and Agnes Crunklebottom can no longer marry into a household, sparing them from being cloned. Honestly, one Agnes Crunklebottom is enough. Also, when asking for Agatha's hand in marriage, her response is now a polite yet firm decline of gibberish text. She's having too much fun with her cousin. Agnes is settled down. And if you invite her to move in, she'll kindly remind you that she's perfectly content with where she is. Keep trying, but don't expect the wedding bells. I don't like that. But then also, I didn't like that they were being cloned when they got married. I'll find a way. We always do. Yeah, glasses can be a struggle. Bus with headphones, yeah. Chickens, cows, and llamas no longer age up and evidently die when animal aging is disabled in game settings, which is great. High school years. Oh my gosh, wait, prom now shows on the calendar for teens, even if their birthday will be before prom. Also, the prom event will now properly appear on the calendar and teen Sims can attend. Thank goodness. I don't know if you all have played High School Years Prom, but I also had an issue with prom. In one of my previous gameplay videos that I did for YouTube, my Sim Winston couldn't go to prom, so I couldn't do any of the prom exciting things. And now I'm hesitant because he's about to go into the summer season, so I can make fake prom photos to place on the wall. It's fine. But at least now that's fixed. So I was really sad about that. Graduation events now appear on graduate Sims calendars after switching to build one and manage worlds. High school years hats now are a proper hat subcategory. And then Sims can now ride together on the pier attractions while on a date. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I was more concerned about high school years and growing together, really, for like family gameplay. No, honestly though, Agnes would never get married though. That is true. I feel like she's a sim that would never get married. But my thing is though, does she know about Roberto Crinkletop, about his untimely, like he faked his own death and moved all the way to Chestnut Ridge? Like that was very funny. I love that kind of lore. Oh wait, tenants can now pay rent after bills are delivered. Sims who live in residential rentals or own one as a landlord now have their household funds removed after they are transferred to a business fund. Okay. Child hairstyles, thumbnails, moldy stuff. Love Struck stuff has been updated. Oh wait, getting a degree at university now helps the romantic consultant career. Oh, that's nice. And then life and death. To make the heirloom is now available for all occult sims on an active lot. Enjoy creating heirlooms with ease wherever your sim resides. Okay. Businesses and hobbies. Deleting walls or items on the ground floor of a home business no longer cause the game to become unresponsive. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. This is too much. I ain't complaining, but this is a little bit too much. This is a lot. Wow. They did fix a lot of things. That's really nice. Alien eyebrows no longer available for child spellcasters. Oh, aliens had eyebrows? Interesting. Huh. Well, this is a nice little bug fix list of I like to see. Okay, so there's actually some good things that have been updated. Well, that's nice. I like that. Anyway, let's go into the game. We have some things we have to look at in CAS. Anyway, but that's what that is. I'm pretty pleased with the update, at least for bug fixes. But let's go into CAS and check out all the new stuff. And I found out recently that one of the, what do you call it? I can't remember. Oh my, I don't remember what I was about to say. Oh well, anyway, it'll come to me later. Oh no, oh, and I forgot to check out More Columns mod. Jeez Louise. Is it broken? Is it really broken? Oh, well, More Columns mod is broken. I forgot to take that one out of my game. Oh well, it's fine. We're not really going to cast that much anyway. But essentially, wow, that's really broken. Where is that at? Let's see. Oh, no, it's in here. It's in body. So if you go to body and then you go down to, wait a minute. Oh, accessories? Wait a minute. I might need to take out, yeah, hold on one second. Let me just take out More Columns mod real quick. Let me just take out that mod out of my game for a quick second. Because like I knew it was broken. And I'm going through my folder. And I'm like, let me just take out all these mods that are broken. Oh, I know what it is. XML injector has been updated, which is great because a lot of mods that are like like a lot of gameplay mods and mods that add in new interactions use the XML injector, and that was broken, and then someone updated it within an hour. So that has been fixed, which is nice. Where's my... Oh, hold on. It's in... The way I'm like, I cannot see this one. Delete that one. And then... I think everything else is fine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, mods might let you see stuff. Oh. That's not good. I'm just gonna reload my game then. Because normally when like UI cheats and like more columns mod breaks, I'm like, I usually can see stuff. I'm like surprised it's not even there. But now it's fixed, which is right, which is great. But hi, Simsy, hello, welcome in. I had to delete one of my mods because I couldn't see anything of the new stuff in CAS. But welcome in, friends. I hope you're all doing really well. Glad to see you on this lovely, what's it called? A Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. But how are you all loving the new update with the new plants on the roof and all the cool stuff? But hi. You love me, you really love me. Well, I appreciate you all. If y'all are new, my name is Steven. Pronouns he, him. I play a lot of Sims here. Mostly the Sims 4, but I do play a lot of like variety games like Sims 2 and Sims 3. We're gonna get back into our Sims 3 playthrough of World Adventures and then Island Living soon, or Island Paradise soon. But I do a lot of indie games as well. But yeah, I also updated my stuff. I made all this myself in Illustrator recently. I got tired of my boring old background, so I spent like a whole day just updating all of my graphics. But I wanted to show you all my new stuff. I got a starting soon screen that I made myself. And then I have an ending screen. I'm pretty proud, honestly. So, something new, something nice and clean and fancy. Is this the right screen? This one's one. Here it is. But thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly, sometimes I go through a phase and think, you know, I don't like my old graphics. Let me change everything. I still have to update my YouTube banner, and I think I have to update one other thing, but I can't remember what it is. But yeah. The mysterious tree missing in Willow Creek. The one in Foundry Cove? That tree? I haven't looked in Foundry Cove in a while. But no, not too sure. No, UI cheats is not updated yet. So there's a lot of mods that have been broken since the new update today. XML injector is updated. So if you have like any gameplay mods or like mods that have like new interactions and things, those will be updated sooner, hopefully. Then you can always re-download them. But like that's like one of the main core mods that usually a lot of modders need to make gameplay mods and interaction type mods. But for the most part, none of the mods are updated. So it'll be some time before any of your favorite mods will get updated. So take your time, no rush. Yeah, MC Command Center is updated. That's a good one. UI cheats though, I wish it was. I live for that mod, but I'll be patient. On the challenge, you have to visit the tree and your mod is gone. Oh, okay, well that's not good. Who needs a tree? They said enchanted by nature. No, nature be gone. Luckily, we'll be playing with the new, we'll try out the new event so that way we can kind of see what we get out of it. That's interesting. And thank you so much, AJ. But hi, I'm glad to see you though. Oh, you save all of your mods for the update. That's good. I'm a person who just risk it for the biscuit, really. And I'm like, you know, it's whatever. I'll leave my mods in and hope for the best. Now, I can't fully remember exactly where is that shiny skin. I like this bow though. The bow's very cute. I like the bow. Also, Revelico, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. Oh, there was a tree in earlier today's update. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, it's an accessories. Oh. Really? Oh, headwear. I like the bow. The bow's very cute. Oh, wow. There's a lot of swatches. No, this is Sims 2. Sims 2 music. Oh, outfit accessories? That's a good shade of yellow. I approve. I approve of this bow. This is good. It works. Okay. Good. And Sarah, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate it. You said outfit accessories? Under socks? Wait, why do I not see it? That's so odd. That hairstyle with the bow is a choice. It's a nice choice though. Hi Nerdherd, welcome in. Under the socks category? What cast mods am I using? None, besides a custom cast background. That's all. Accessories. Am I missing it? Under body? Am I Delulu? Wait, why am I not seeing it? Oh, I'm missing the skin effects. Oh. I have to reload my game again. Oh my gosh, friends, I'm so sorry. Let me reload my game again. 1 second. 1 second. Let me reload my game. That's so odd. I thought it was just the UI cheats, or not the UI cheats, but the more columns. Things only under available swimwear. It could be. You know what? Hold on. I do have other mods in my game. But if you do S4 mods in the chat, it'll give you the link to what mods I use in my game. However, that mod list is probably broken because we had an update today. So, but yeah, S4 mods will give you the link to my mods. So interesting. Oh, which where bracelets and rings are? Oh, yeah, I did check accessories, both body and like hand accessories and everything, but it wasn't there. So I know there's like an icon for it, but I didn't see it. So that was very odd that I didn't see it in there. No, all good, Beck. Enjoy it, and you enjoy your exam. We'll be here for a while, for a couple of hours. Maybe it's a bug for me. I took out more mods of my game, so it should be fine. I'm not sure. I don't even know how to play without UI cheats. I do, but I choose not to. I choose not to play. I choose not to play without UI cheats. The highest equipment. I'm doing really good though today. We're checking out the new update today. We looked at the patch notes, and then we also looked a little bit at the bow in CAS. And so hopefully once I load this game, I should have the CAS thing. Oh yeah, I saw that. You know what? Let me pull up this little tweet real quick so that way we're not waiting too long. Because I saw a post on Twitter, that weird platform that we don't like. But I saw a post from Only Abidong. He made an entire thread of everything that is coming in the update, essentially, which is nice. I think he did. Yeah, he made like a whole post about it. It's the skin tone, and also the eye colors as well is another new thing. Yeah, the eyes, the teeth, the ears. I'll show you exactly. Like, that's the shiny skin, if you haven't seen it. We got new eyes, new eye colors, technically, new shiny skin. And then, of course, we got new teeth. All non-occult Sims can now wear occult teeth, which is very nice. I think it's personally very helpful to have that, personally. So that way we can just pretend. Now, here's the thing. What's very helpful, if you have seasons and like you do a lot of storytelling, you can now basically have your Sims have like pointy ears and sharp teeth as like a costume that they can wear to school or for like a nice little holiday. So that's like very, very helpful, which I think is so nice to have. But yeah, I think that's really nice that we have that. Okay, let's go in the cast real quick. Let's see. Round 3. Oh yeah, and also the lashes as well. Yep. Round 3, let's see. Only hope. Oh my gosh, I have it, thank goodness. I want to be shiny. I want to be shiny. I have the swatches, I have everything now. My friends, be careful when you download mods, it's a scary time. But aren't I shiny? I feel shiny. I like, oh. Okay, but I I like that we're very shiny. It's giving Barbie. It's giving plastic shiny, but like in a glossy type of way. The way that we're gonna start using, I'm gonna be using this all the time because I like making my Sims look semi-realistic in a way. So having like this glass skin is gonna be great. What was Hailey Bieber's brand? It's Rhode, but she had like something, some makeup brand had a thing called glass makeup, or the, oh no, it was Hailey Bieber, but it was the glazed donut look. It's giving glazed donut. Giving glazed donut. It's giving CC, which honestly, as a person who has like 24 gigabytes and counting of CC and mods, not a problem. I don't have an issue. It's nice to have that, you know? Yeah. But I like that we now have ears. Oh, also, if you're a Star Trek fan, you can now have pointy ears. I love Star Wars, but my parents are Trekkies, so I think they would really love these pointy ears. This is very nice. I like that. I like it. Yeah, like a ceramic doll. Yeah, very fragile. It's giving Ken doll in the best way. It kind of is. That's true. Your house is missing as well. Oh no. I will report that bug and see if they can get that into their next update. I'm sorry that you're having issues with the for rent pack. At least another issue. Okay, so these are all the eyes, which I think are very helpful. I like that. This will make it so much fun to do more storytelling in different ways to make different styles of Sims. Bodybuilder oil, I'm screaming. Oh my gosh. No, we have not checked the nails just yet. We just opened up the game because I now have everything now, which is nice. Makeup, eyelashes. Yeah, okay. 17. You want some extra mods? I can give you some if you want Sim Rock. But welcome in. Excited to see what the new update is like. Yeah. So I don't really use the EA eyelashes because they're kind of blocky, but it is nice to have at least something, of course. So I'm not really complaining, but I just don't use them a lot. I don't know when I would use these. I tend to use the other ones that we have. I think, forget, but I don't know. They're okay. Oh, they completely broke. Yeah, I saw that one. That one is broken, yes. And that one has been reported. And I also reported that one as well, about you can't drag trash into the trash bin or the sink. So that one is broken. Okay, and then the teeth is the other one. So we got pointy ears, new eyelashes, and new swatches. We also got new teeth for, so non-occult Sims can now have occult style teeth. So again, I say, don't let Vlad fool you. Here's the thing, Vlad's 1, a young adult, 2, he's crusty, dusty, and old looking. So if he becomes a human again, don't let those looks fool you, friends. Don't even let Don Lothario come near you with a 10-foot pole with these teeth. He's still a man-child with a lot of issues. Anyway, I had to say it. Anyway, but hi Barefoot, thank you so much for the resub for 5 months. I really greatly appreciate that a lot. So I like the teeth options. Let's go over to the dirty nails. And I kind of saw this in the reveal trailer, because one of the Sims, Todd, had like dirty nails, and like, this looks new. So I like it because it'll give me an excuse to do rags to riches again. Yikes. Bring it on, I'm a CCM mod type of player. I do have a CC Finds Tumblr, if you want to check it out. But yes, I got more to come. It's already so annoying, but I do love the other cosmetic updates. I do too. I like these nails. This is very huge for storytelling. So like, let's say for example, you're doing like a rags to riches playthrough of some type, but then also that one, or if you're like gardening of some, like you're doing a lot of gardening, you're in the dirt quite constantly, your nails get dirty. Or if you're like remodeling your Sim's house or whatever, your Sim's nails get dirty. Or if they just don't wash their whole body, they funky. So, you know, I like these nails. I like them. I like that it comes in different swatches, the brown, the green, and then of course the clear. Again, storytelling development. You got nice polished nails, a little green, a little dingy and dirty, gotta cut them down, and then full on dirty. So I love it. I don't know what the difference is. What's the difference between the two? I have two options, and I don't know what the difference is. Does anyone know why? But yeah, I think my Tumblr, if you go to my Tumblr, there you go. Perfect. I was like, what's my command again? But there you go, my good friend. Oh, ooh. Ooh, okay, these nails are short. Oh, I think guys have it twice by error. Okay, I will mark that down because I will forget. Okay, thank you. So it's pretty impressive that you can catch on the trailer. So whenever new stuff come out, like whenever they post a new trailer, I always do a trailer reaction, and then I literally go into the trailer and go frame by frame and slow it down, because sometimes I will know what is like new based off of like what I build with. Like I'm a very heavy game player and builder. So when I don't recognize something, I'm like, that don't look right. That looks new to me. So I sometimes zoom in, I look a little bit more closer, a lot more slowed down. And it just helps because then we'll be more aware about like what's happening. I am like a spy, essentially. This clean swatch is so nice though. They look like normal nails. They do. And I like these nails too. I like that they're very short. It's giving The Walking Dead, and I love The Walking Dead, so I'm looking forward to using that in like post-apocalyptic type builds. Now, I think the other one, what else do we have in cast? I think that's all we technically got in cast, besides like the headband that we all saw earlier, if you haven't seen it. This is the new head accessory, and it does come in a variety of swatches, polka dots, and then solid swatches, and then like stripes. So these are very cute. Oh, these nails are glitching your game and it makes you sad. Wait, really? I'm so sorry to hear that, Chrome. Also, ads are playing too. But we're basically done with cast, because that wasn't really, that's all kind of we technically got in cast, to my understanding. The occult eyes, the teeth, the headband, the glass glossy skin, and then everything else is all build and buy and gameplay wise. But I can definitely show you this way, so it's a little bit more easier. But if you haven't seen it, wait a minute, is that right? Most of it is, yeah, most of it's already good. But yeah, Slob Sim's gonna have the dirty nails. Wait, who's a slob in the Sims that could have those nails? I would think Maybe Bob Pancakes could have those nails. Maybe Jay Huntington the Third could have those nails, maybe. Scroll up and see if I missed anything. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I catched up on everything. Good. Good. But for anyone that's not aware, you now have the option to evolve and fertilize all plants now, which is nice to know. The other thing that also it shows you is that if you hover over any plants in the game, it will now tell you water and fertilizer status. So if it's watered and if it's fertilized, it will now tell you if you hover it over, which is helpful for any like gardening type fans out there. I am one of those people. Of course, we know about the glass skin, the head accessories, and surprisingly enough, the gnomes now move in live mode. So they'll occasionally like shake every once in a while, which is very scary enough. We already have that with seasons. Gnomes are already tormenty scary, but having them move will be horrifying. But at least they're there. But I'm so happy about the gardening update though. I think that's all that we kind of technically got in terms of what they didn't share in the patch notes, essentially. So thanks to Only Abidong for having this up for all of us to look at. That's good. They are kind of scary. Ooh, that was scary. That's too much. Gotta cast. But no, I find like whenever they do like big major updates, it's always like a literal game changer, and I'm so happy that they have that. Also, ads are over. Yay! No more ads. Perfect. For another hour. That's scary. Them eyelashes are a little bit horrifying in my opinion. Okay. Now that we are back in build mode, we can now get to the good stuff, which I'm so excited. Also, we're doing a brand new shell challenge today. We're gonna start doing that after we finish the Nature's Calling event. So, and that won't take too long anyway, because we end up speed running through it anyway. But for the build mode, what we have is brand new stuff. Oh, where's the ceiling? Scary. Hello? Oh, I'm like, where's the ceiling? So for build mode, what we have is the most exciting thing in the entire world. We have glass walls, finally. They're located in the miscellaneous section, and we have 6 new glass wall options. We have the rectangular panel glass wall. It's giving apple. Also, Frox Pixel, welcome in. It's good seeing you. And Jean, welcome in as well. Happy to see you today. We're checking out the brand new base game update today. It's giving apple. This glass is giving Apple Store. And also that building in Paris, that's a triangle. It's giving that as well. This is giving Sixum, which I love. Hexagon panel. We got an oriental glass wall. This will do wonders for greenhouses. I like the style of it. I think we've been needing a lot of new things like this, like glass walls. We even have glass floors as well. I think that tile, the glass floor specifically from Island, no. What was it? Island Paradise? Island Paradise? No. From, what is that pack called? Lordy Lou. Oh, it's from Island Living. Lordy Lou, that's the word. The Island Living floor tile, specifically that one, I think is so nice because you could take it, put it on a ceiling, and then you have like a seamless thing. Like, look at that. It's so nice. You could simply take the glass floor of any pack that has it and then just simply do that. You have a glass wall and then a glass ceiling literally a glass ceiling. I mean, you can also accomplish it with like roofing as well, but there's also that too. Is the upcoming new pack an expansion pack? Yes, that will be an expansion pack. It is called the Enchanted by Nature, and that is a new EP that we're getting on July 10th, which is next week. Here's this one. Here's the other one, the diamond panel, and then the wide one, and then one of my favorites, seamless. I love this one. You know why? My friend Little Dicka is great and talented, I'm telling you. He's made a custom content piece, something similar to this, and I'm here for the seamless glass walls. Privacy, where? Also, Quinn, thank you for the pronoun check, by the way. I really greatly appreciate that. My pronouns are he, him. If y'all didn't know, feel free to share yours in the chat if you would like to. A sim prison. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I approve. I'm glad that I'm the only one who thinks alien when I think the hexagon. Yeah, because the way it looks like honeycomb shaped, it's definitely giving alien. But I love this. It may not mean anything, but it just looks so nice. I really like it. It's so pretty. Something's off about it for you. It does feel a little bit off, but it might be just like lighting. Ooh. Wait, what if I put a light in there? Hold on. What if I put a light on the inside? Oh, see, that looks so, it looks so odd with the light in it, but I kind of like it. It's giving, thank you, aquarium. It's giving aquarium. Put some fish in it. Oh, we can even add a pool on the inside as well. Like straight up. Ooh, hello. That's not gonna work that way. You could literally draw a pool on the second floor, get your seamless glass wall, and boom. There we go. I know. Oh yeah, the wedding venue with the glass walls and the glass roof would be perfect. Imagine living in a glass house like that. Justin Bieber did. And that was a time. He did. Leaving your Sims unpaused for 24 hours. Honestly, that would be interesting. I've done it before for like 12 hours. Not human zoo. You could also simulate an infinity pool. That is true. Because can't you technically put pools on like a rooftop penthouse? Oh, that would be fun. What do they call those? Like, not, they usually do it in like magic shows sometimes, or literal aquariums, and they have like these shows. Mermaids could swim underwater, so you could like have like a whole zoo or whatever, and basically just have them swim under it. Oh, that'll be so much fun. Just the legs dangling. Yeah, it'd be perfect for a sunroom as well. I love the walls. The walls are very, very nice. The other thing that we got too was the ability to add plants to our roof. So we have the option now to put plants on our roof. More eco-friendly, which I think is better. It doesn't work on rocks, and it doesn't work on all plants. Honestly, yeah. I feel like Call Me Kevin's gonna have a field day with these walls. I believe it. I believe it. I'm looking forward to seeing what people will do with the glass walls. Just like the modders alone. Oh my gosh, thank goodness this one works. The modders alone are gonna have an absolute fun time with the glass walls. It's gonna be so nice. And I wonder though, I wonder if they also work on rounded walls. I think they do. This is nice. I could never. I thought people were looking into the windows at night. Gives me the creeps. I know. Oh, he did. He rented it for like an ungodly amount, and may or may not have given your daughter buy it years ago. Oh, I saw how much that house cost. I'm like, I'm sorry, how much again? That's a little bit too much money. So yeah, it doesn't work on all plants, sadly, but it'd be so cool if it did though. I know there's a way you can like modify all the plants in the game so that way to could work on the roof. I know a way, and I just do it. Let me see if it works on rounded walls. I would think it would. Plants don't work on rounded roofs. Oh, they don't? That's sad. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, okay, that's gonna be so much fun. It's giving human experiment. This is gonna be so bad. Bad, but also good in the bad and good in different ways. We see, you already know. We know the Sims community. We are in it. We know Simmers. And what's so bad? We're so chaotic. Why are we like this? Because my brain was thinking human experiment, human zoo, trap a sim for your own enjoyment. It's giving leaving your Sims in a box for 24 hours, but everyone else can see, but you can't escape. It's gonna be bad. The plant that worked are labeled in the roof decor. Oh, wait, that's so... Okay, that's a lot more easier. Thank goodness, thank you. That's actually so helpful. Oh. Yes. I live. I breathe. I live for plants. Hello? Yes. Yes. My favorite hedges. Oh, my favorite hedges can go on the roof. I'm gonna get no work done. Yes. You can watch a sim die moving a popcorn. To be honest, it looks like a water tank. It does. You could literally recreate what's that? You could, well, you could recreate the circle, that reality TV show, or you could just simply just have a reality TV show and use all the glass walls. Each sim goes in each room. They can't see or hear each other, but they can only communicate through the TV or whatever. But other people can see on the outside, but they can't see each other. Wouldn't that be so interesting? That would be so cool. Use the glass walls in a basement and live in the void. Ooh, wait, that's a good idea. Let's test it out. If you do the wall with no lines, it's like a fish tank. It kind of is. Let me try that out too, because I'm really curious. Oh my gosh. It truly is a fish tank. This is gonna be so much fun. Let me make a basement real quick, because I want to see what that looks like too. Okay. Let's get our walls. Oh, then... Oh, wait. What the... Hello? Action not possible. You're not possible. I want to add my glass walls. I can't add the walls into a basement. I can't do it. Oh. Doesn't work on the basement, sadly. I want to live in the void. It might be a bug, yeah. How else would I live my Black Mirror dreams? Trying out of water, like a pond. Let me do this real quick. I love the seamless glass walls. This is like a 100% fun time. What if we add in Let's see. What if we add in a pond? That's not it. Where is the full foundation? Ah, here it is. What if we add in this thing? Does that do? Oh, no, that's like a foundation. What if we just add in a pool? Because I'm thinking to myself, there's a lot of chances that we could do what we want to do to accomplish our goal. Foundation. That doesn't work like that for those ponds. But this should work. And regardless, it should work as it did before. So, oh my gosh, wait, I forgot. You literally, you could like have your roof how you want, and then you could use like the glass, seamless glass walls. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. And then you can also use the regular glass. Well, that would look very awkward from up above, but still, that is so cool. Glass walls, glass ceiling, or I guess glass roofing, if you want to go down that route. But that is so cool. It's giving futuristic. Can you put windows on the walls in the basements? I believe you can add windows to the basement walls. Yeah, you can add windows to the basement walls if you want to. Yeah, literally the show you play through. Oh, the 80s band hair is a must-have. You were born in 69 and your whole teenage life was the 80s and the shirtless suits. Ooh, and you're new here and you'll definitely come back. You have a great personality or a good vibe, as the young people say. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Simrock. Thank you. We have a good time here. I stream every single day, Monday through Saturday at 6 p.m. Central. So we do a lot of like crazy, wild, fun things here. Yeah, without move objects on. Well, I have it turned on now. Oh, sorry. You need move objects on. Sorry. Yeah. With move objects on, you can place your windows how you want. I forgot I had Better Build and Buy installed and it had the move objects cheat on by mistake. So make sure you have that cheat on and then it will work. Without it, it won't. Sorry. You always add windows to the basement and it looks nice. Oh, it lets in like nice light for some reason. It does. Surprisingly enough, it does, and it's weird, but I kind of like it though. For terrain, the water tool inside the room is now made of glass. Wait, really? Wait, you say the water tool? I wonder if we use... We're experimenting for a second. Let me in. There we go. I do this. What happens? I'm still afraid of terrain tools, to be honest. This tool is scary. To be honest, it's just giving aquarium. It truly is just giving aquarium at this point. Yeah. But I like it. This is really cool. Let's go into gameplay and see what we can get out of the other update while we do the lovely event. What am I most excited about the new pack? Honestly, I'm not really a big occult fan. I don't really like most of the cults in The Sims. Never really fully played with them all the way through. But what I'm looking forward to mostly is the apothecary skill, the neuropath career, the aspirations, and also to simulate like Halloween in my game. Because the way that I see it is that I'll pretend for one day or a couple of days during the fall season is that I want my human Sims to temporarily become fairies for a couple of days for Harvest Fest, Halloween, whatever you want to call it, and then change them back into humans when I'm done. One can play with like that fairy. So I treat fairies as costumes in my gameplay. since I mostly do family gameplay. So I like the fact that we have that and have the opportunity to do that. And the pointy ears will give me some more variety for gameplay and storytelling options. The eyes as well, not that they're base game. I am interested in seeing like what new recipes that we'll get out of it. And I have a current household that I play on YouTube. My sim just got level 10 of their career as a doctor. So I'm really excited to dive deep into the neuropath career and really try all the elixirs and potions and whatnot, just to see what that's all about. Other than that, though, I'm looking forward to like those features. I'm not sure about the world, but we'll see. Yeah, the concept is really cool. Oh, you only play with spellcasters, but I like the build stuff and the theme. Yeah, I'm excited to try out the new ideas. All the other features I like, but I don't want fairies. That's valid. I wonder if there's going to be like options where you can only limit fairies to Inniscreen, and like other things too, like turning off like the luck and then the what's it called, the imbalance and balance stuff. There should be. So here's another update that if you haven't seen it in the other streams, what I love so much about this is that they updated the notebook. So my sim, Cecilia Kane, doesn't have anything, but what I love is that they've updated the notebook. So things will now be fully categorized if you are finding collectibles or like you're fishing. Well, yeah, if you're fishing, gardening, finding clues if you work as a detective from Get to Work and other things like that, it'll show in your notebook and categorize it. You can even add in your own Sims notes into this. So if you are a store retailer like me, this is so exciting. I love this. We had this in The Sims 2. For any Sims 2 fans out there, we had this in The Sims 2 where every individual sim had their own bio. Every sim had their own bio separate from their household bio. So this is going to be so much fun to remember who they're dating, what their backstory is, just overall everything in general. So I love this notebook. It's going to be so much helpful. It's going to be so good. They also changed the household collections as well. So it's a lot more categorized by progress, and also it's alphabetized as well. So if things are, you're doing like the Super Sim challenge or whatever, and you just don't really know, you can click on any icon and it'll show you all the stuff. You can also categorize it by rarity if it's very rare, the name, bonus items, and also what's missing, which is very, very helpful. So I really, really like this system. Much, much better. A lot more cleaner. But this is a big, big win. Yeah, I'm on YouTube as well. I have been a YouTuber since 2011, and I've been making Sims content since I was like 14. But I do a lot of cool stuff on there if you ever want to check me out on YouTube. Oh yeah, I forgot about winemaking too. So this is going to be a really, really good system. I really, really like this. The other thing that they also updated for base game is your inventory. So if you're a hoarder like me, well, okay, let's say if you're a former hoarder like me, we now can rejoice honestly. Everything is now categorized and a lot more cleaner. It'll be sorted by new, the name, price, finally, if it's, I don't know what that thing is really. You can also by filter. If you are filtering things, you have that option. You can now filter like by new, favorites, all that fun stuff. And then you can also filter by crafted quality or sorted by crafted quality, gardening quality, freshness, and rarity. There also will be an option too if you have spoiled things in your inventory, that will also be categorized and it'll be highlighted in red and also be stacked of all spoiled things. So it's going to be really, really fun. So this basing I think was really, hello? I don't like it. It's moving. It's moving. Don't be shy. Move. Oh, I don't like it. It's moving. It's moving. It's giving Chucky. I'm so glad the gnomes can only move and not like the dolls. Because if the dolls were moving, it would be giving Chucky and Annabelle all over again. And we don't want that in this game. So now that we've done all of that, that was basically all of the base game updates from cast, build and buy, and a little bit of like live mode. But now we can finally go to the Nature's Calling event and get that. So it looks like the Enigma of the Cove, the whisper of the wind draws you to a hidden cove where the particular tree stands and branches dancing in the breeze. Could the secret you seek be rooted here? As Nature Enigma deepens, the wind seems to guide you towards the revelation waiting beneath the stars. So now we have to travel to Foundry Cove, buy a telescope on our home lot, and have a sim spend outdoors. Okay. I know, that's kind of scary. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of good gameplay things for a lot of people and modders. Is that a squirrel under it? I think it probably was. Telescope. Oh my gosh, I just thought about all the little random stuff that we'll have for gameplay. Oh no, it wasn't a squirrel. It was just his boots. Okay, we got our telescope. You love that Sims always have spoiled food. I do too. Okay, we got our telescope. Let's go ahead and look for signs. You all did say that the tree in Boundary Cove is missing, so I guess we'll see. You don't like when the gnomes move? I don't either, but I kind of like it. Mainly for the fall season, I will like all that creepy stuff. Here we go. But this is the best update ever. I wonder what else I'll do. Ooh, an optional thing to adopt a dog. We'll do that. A deep rumbling voice seems to rise from the earth itself. Tread carefully, for some secrets are deeply buried for some reason. The path ahead may lead to unforeseen consequences. Heed the warnings of the land. Oh, the Reds today. Have a sim spent outdoors. Would that just technically just me just be standing outside? Wouldn't that be what it is? Oh, check your sim spend outdoors mood lit and see how much time they are needed. Oh, 2 hours. Okay. So we'll go over to Foundry Cove and see what that is. I don't know. The tree was there for you earlier. Maybe it might be a glitch for some people, not all. I guess we'll see in my game. Honestly, you hate the gnomes. You delete them from Harvest Fest. You delete them? I put them in my inventory and get my money back. I'm like, if you gonna electrocute me, I might as well sell you. You know? That's what I do. If not, then I'll kick them. You know? Oh, it worked for you? Okay. Yeah, it might be a glitch for some people, which is still very annoying. Add some flair to your ceramics with a variety of colors from the pottery kiln. Resize the game window by dragging the edges in window mode. Interesting. Oh yeah, my tree is still here. Okay. Dig up some rocks. I like rocks. If I can find any rocks around here. Yeah, my tree is still here. But yeah, if you have the issue where the tree is not showing up for you, I would report it. Most likely it's already been reported, and if you see it, definitely flag it. So like, me too, this is happening to my game as well. And it'll be a lot more up into the queue. The forums are so helpful. Like, this update for base game, great, but all the bug fixes that they've done is insane. I wasn't expecting that many things they were gonna fix. I'm like, I'm grateful that they did. What is that? Listen, world. I want a fish. Come on, silly, get a fish. Don't be shy. Oh, welcome back from the exam. You got a 97. Oh my gosh, congratulations. That's so cool. I'm so proud of you. Oh, that was a whole rug thing. But I'm so proud of you, Becky. Beck 14. Now, what's next? What's next after this exam? Do you have another one coming up? If you do, we as a chat will manifest for you to get another good grade. Extract the fossil, pick up some rocks, they say. Yeah, they fixed the rain bug that people were having. Search the lots in Foundry Cove for some nice shiny rocks to dig up. Oh, okay. That's easy. Easy. We'll get some rocks. Uproot this plant. Oh, we'll get... Oh, here it is. Dig. Yeah, they've updated a lot of things. I was looking for the update or bug fix for high school years, and they fixed it. I was so happy that they fixed the prom, because I tried to go to prom with my sim, and I went, but then nothing, like it immediately was unsuccessful. So I had to redo everything. So I had my own little anti-prom is what I did for my sims. And now, and soon enough, he'll be graduating high school, which will be very exciting. And then we'll go off into university. And I'm just so excited. It's my O'Connor family that I play on YouTube, and they are like my favorite family. Been playing with them since 2021, and I'm just now getting to Gen 2. Hi, Queen D, welcome in. It's good seeing you. Oh, you're in a psychological research course right now, and then next you have a whole research paper. Well, sending you the good vibes for that research paper then. Because research papers are not easy, but you've got this. The tree holds its own mysteries, but Foundry Cove is not the final destination. Though the ground's rumble warns a hidden danger, and the whispers urge you onward, encouraging you to trust in the wind. It's giving Pocahontas colors of the wind. But what we get out of it is, oh, we get a new food recipe. We also get satisfaction points and also a brand new chair. Nice. Well, that's about it. Yeah, they fixed the prom. So now when you go to prom, it will work. Listening to you while starting your Cal 3 exam on Thursday. It's open notes, so you're manifesting an easy exam. Good. I love a good open note exam. Those are fun. Still manifesting good grades for you as well. Cal 3 is not easy. But we are good though, Queen D. We were just checking out the brand new update that we got in base game today, and also did the brand new Nature's Calling event for week 2. Pretty simple, pretty easy, very short. But now we can see in our household collections what we're missing, and any bonus items, any rarity. Like, this is so much more cleaner than the other one that we had. It's a lot easier to find things, and I'm so happy that they did this. I have a background in UI, UX design, so when I notice UI changes. When Twitch updated, I'm like, why is everything so like round? All the edges are rounded. The text was very different. I'm like, this is odd. They updated the UI. And you're welcome. And also Witchy Dragon, hello. Thank you so much for the Risa for 42 heckin' months. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. Glad to see you on this lovely Tuesday. So now that we've done that, we can now go forth and do our shell challenge. Oh, you just redid your schedule for your first semester of college, and let's just say it's something. Oh. Well, wishing the best of luck. Because when I registered for college and did my first semester schedule, I'm like, what is this? Who, where, why? But the best of luck to you, though. Best of luck. I thought about going back to school at one point, but I was like, I don't know. I have my bachelor's. I want to get my master's one day. So I'm like doing like onesie twosie certificate courses. Oh, you have watched you play non-Sims games with Glue One and Simsy, but you were all streaming at the same time. I had to pick one that had followed you a while though. I sincerely apologize. No, it's totally fine. You know, honestly, pop in whenever you can. It's all good. You show up whenever you can. I always appreciate whenever you pop in. But hey, I'm glad that you follow my friends though, so it's nice that you do. But you are all good. My bachelor, it's in so the degree program was called interactive digital media. So it delved into like UI, UX design, audio production, video production, graphic design. So understanding like color theory, making color palettes, especially like diving deep into making websites, making more accessibility friendly websites. And it was a very nice degree to have. I already had some background knowledge in graphic design, but I was very interested in making like websites and understanding how people do it, especially making it very accessibility friendly and also aesthetically pleasing. So I do a lot of that now. I have been redesigning my websites. I run a stationery store and I'm working on redesigning it right now alongside with like my personal website, so that way I can update it for my podcast for season 2. But yeah, it's very fun. Very, very fun career degree, piece of paper. And Girly DD, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, you did your bachelor's, got a certificate, and now you're applying for your master's. I want to get my master's, but I don't know in what, to be honest. I thought about getting a master's in marketing because I love marketing. I'm like, I don't know. Ari Wonton, hello, welcome in. Happy to see you. No wonder you're a new streamer, so cute. Thank you. I spent a lot of time planning out my color palette of like what I want my brand colors to be, especially knowing how I want it laid out and like the text, or I guess technically the font that I want to use, and make sure I don't overly use all the fonts. I usually try to stick to like 2 fonts at most. Then everything else is like, whatever. But thank you. I want to do some streams where I do some UI design on stream because I think it'd be kind of exciting. Oh, and game design. Wait, that's so cool. I find game design so interesting. Oh, in school for music education, psychology is your major. I like that for you. Very, very nice. Also, oh, it's like I recognize that emote somewhere. Do I have early access to the new pack? I cannot say. I cannot say at the moment. So I'm under NDA, so I cannot say if I have it or I don't have it because I can't say. But I will say though, you will be very excited this week, and that's all I will say. 2 things that I cannot say. So my friends, what we are going to do now is ooh, more mods got updated. Oh gosh. Oh no. Well, I can't use that mod anymore. But what we're gonna do now is start a new shell challenge. When did I join the EA program? 2015. I've been in the EA Creator Network program since 2015, and then I got grandfathered into the program to have like creator codes and stuff like that. So if you ever end up buying any packs or like pre-ordering any packs for yourself, whether it's Enchanted by Nature or like down the line, especially during a sale, or you get My Sims Cozy Bundle or the Sims 1 or Sims 2 Legacy Edition, feel free to use my creator code, SpringSims. I get like a 5% commission off of each sale. So if you ever use it, it does directly support me as a creator, but you don't have to though. But if you would like to, I would greatly appreciate it. There we go, that's better. You're in between 2 nursing and radiology. Remember to take breaks. Remember to take breaks. I respect that. Accounting's like, so I can afford to be an artist later. Ooh, I respect the grind. I respect the grind, my friend. Ooh, y'all got some interesting careers. Also, this might be a glitch too, but whenever I draw my walls, the ceiling doesn't automatically get built in. So I wonder if that's just a genuine glitch. It probably is. I'll report it or look for it later. I'm gonna build this shell and see how this is gonna go. I tend to build sometimes the exact same way, and I just really need to branch out a little bit more. But that's why I like to do shell challenges every once in a blue moon. It always keeps me on my toes, and it's always exciting to do something new. Let's do this right here. I also want to make it kind of small. The theme for the shell challenge is nature. Since it is technically enchanted by nature, coming out soon, I thought making a nature shell could be exciting. Let's do something like this. I would love to have a basement for the funsies, you know? For the funsies. Let's see, how big does this basement go to? Something like this. Like that. There we go. Nice. Talking about fun. When you did your writing for do your writing both for working for fun, like fanfic writing? Oh, you stick to 2 or 3 fonts max, one for the headline, highlights, and normal text. That's good. That is good. I've been looking into that and like wondering, how do people even like decide what font to use for writing fanfics or just like books in general? Because I'm like, is it gonna be readable? Like, that's hard. I forget what the font is. Like, it's Times New Roman. I feel like that's like a standard font for so many people for like books. But then there's like Calibri. But I will never use sans serif. The sans serif font is like a whole other thing. An interesting choice. You just want to live like Stardew IRL? Honestly, same. That's all I want to do too. I want to live just like my Sims, but better. Or at least I want to live like my Sims do. The non-struggling ones. So that way there's at least a little bit of something for all. Kind of like how I'm doing this. Okay. Do that. I'm gonna delete all the walls so that way it's a bit more easier. And yeah, I think that should be a fun little shell to do. This looks exciting. This looks pretty easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. Now it's better. Always have to have a bump out in the front so that way it looks somewhat nicer. Okay. Which is unfortunate because sans serif is one of the easiest to read for people with problems. Wait, really? Wait, what is? Oh, not sans serif. Comic Sans, not the sans serif fonts. It's the Comic Sans text. It gives me nightmares because of the Sims 1. I chose a different font. Sorry, I meant the Comic Sans text. That one's scary. I don't think is that even helpful for like book reading, but sans serif is what I would use all the time. NZ, hello, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope all is well. We just did a new shell challenge. Oh, a thing I'm working on certainly is the behind the scenes document about a story that you're writing and it's formatted like a research project or a nonfiction book. Ooh, wait, that's really cool. I like that. Okay, so this is due July 29th. But aren't most books in sans serif fonts? I personally don't know. So I'm like doing like my thorough research. So give me all the tips. I want to make things that are one accessibility friendly, both on websites and also in book reading. Because eventually I'm gonna write a book one day, and I want to make sure that I'm writing with the right font, at least when I'm typing it. Here we go. Oh, you meant Comic Sans? Oh, it's easiest to read. Wait, really? Oh, I didn't know that. You're gonna do a walkout basement for sure with this one. Ooh, oh then perfect. Okay, so it's due on July 29th. We'll do tours also on July 29th as well. But feel free to move it to any lot size that you want, however you want. You can't use any mods or CC, but you can use like Better Build and Buy, Tool Mod. Use those to your advantage if you use those, of course, to really manipulate your shell how you like. But it's up on the gallery. You just want money of like $999,000. That's what I would love too. Yes, the document is fully updated as well. So if you do exclamation point shell in the chat, or if you just go to springsims.com/shell, that will also give you the link as well. So I'm finally using my website to do like redirects and things like that. So it's a lot more easier and no more long links. But yeah, springsims.com/shell will direct you to the Google document to find all the rules and everything. Oh, you're not Git Builder, but that looks like a good looking shell. Well, if you ever wanted to try it to like test out your building skills, now will be the perfect time to do so. Okay, I think that is all that we have for the shell, and everything else in between. I see you, Dabney. Okay, that's good. Yes, all that is there. Oh, but yes, anything without serif is easier to read than serifs. Oh, with serifs. Ah, well, thank you for letting me know that, Rebecca. Appreciate it. Okay, let's figure out this roofing. This is the only way I'm gonna get this fixed. Roofing is scary, so henceforth it's the first thing that we have to do. Knock out the hard stuff, do the easy stuff later. Oh, you've read that Comic Sans is more accessible? And that it's got an icky reputation because of the association with children's reading materials, which trickled onto the internet as it got older with the internet, so it started making memes. Ah, okay. See, I did not know that at all. This is really good information to understand. I appreciate this. Giving me knowledge. Making my brain larger. With more brain cells. But thank you. But that's true. We do tend to use Comic Sans for memes quite a bit. I do also do that as well. It's quite nice. Let me also do this right down here. Oh, not that one. I think it's this way. Yeah. We'll delete the ceiling here. And then I want to do a little overhang right here. There we go. But you read that so long ago, so don't quote me on that. I'm sure it's true. I'm sure it's definitely true for sure. The roofing takes me forever to do. No, same. I do not like roofing at all because it's the most tedious thing in the entire world. So I say knock it out first, and then we can stress later. I think this is the one that I wanted to use. Pretty sure. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to use. I think this one should work the way I want it to do. This style of roof. I think. Oh, not that way. Push the eaves in all the way out. That's not gonna work the way I want it. That's okay. I have an idea. Actually, no, I don't. Delete it. Actually, wait, hold on. I have an idea. Okay. I was born in the 90s. I'm a 90s baby. Okay, and then we can do this right here. That there, put that. Ooh, not there. Like this. Copy and paste. I'm gonna get some stairs that lead to this, but I might push it in by 1 because I kind of like that it's overhang, but I might put it back. I got some ideas. Do this way. 1, and then move this to the side. So that way you can go downstairs. And I might flip it around too, just because. We were playing with it earlier in the beginning of the stream. We got some really good ideas of what we could do with it in terms of like, what's it called? Like making like an aquarium, essentially like a large aquarium. And some people in chat would say a human zoo. I don't know if I would ever make a human zoo, but you know, people have said human zoo. To use the seamless glass wallpaper. And trapping Sims inside. So there was yeah, there was that. But I'm so excited. I've been so excited to definitely like dive deep into that since they announced it, which was literally today. So I was so excited. I got a lot of build ideas that I want to utilize with it. I want to make another greenhouse for a plant sim, or at least like a fairy, just because now that we have the ability. Oh, you're going out for fireworks shortly? Ooh, we'll have a lot of fun. Have fun with the fireworks. But yeah, JJ, if you ever want to know more about me, I have everything in my panels down below on Twitch. I don't know if you're a mobile or desktop, but if you scroll down, you should see all the info. Know more about me. I mean, Human Zoo does sound interesting. It does. It does sound very interesting. It's not like I'm gonna experiment on it or anything. Like I would never put like Don Lothario and Agnes Crunklebottom in like a 4x4 box with glass around it or anything. I would never do that. That would be crazy. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is not where I thought it was gonna go. Oh, really? Wow. I'm gonna do a wraparound porch with this one. But if anyone wanted to know like what they have updated and added to the game, there is some patch notes they added to their blog. And the link is in the chat in case you all want to grab it. Because they added in a lot of new base game stuff, including a lot of bug fixes as well, which is very nice, including high school years and like the rain that was happening on the inside of people's houses. That was also fixed, amongst other stuff too. The seamless glass wall would work so well with museum. Oh, I didn't think about that. You know, we are building a museum for my base game save file. That is a good one. Okay. So okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. Maybe I will actually have some fun building a community lot for once. Because community lots are scary sometimes. So I will have a fun time with that. Okay, and we'll just copy and paste out the whole thing. I know, I'm so sad. I'm really, really sad you can't marry Agnes anymore. Or Agatha. I'm like, bring it back. But then I kind of understand. Like, you marry them, they just repeat over and over. It's just basically the Attack of the Clones when you truly think about it, which can be a good horror movie when you truly think about it. Oh no. The Attack of the Clones. That's kind of glitchy. Because that usually tends to happen with a bunch of other NPCs that tend to have like jobs. Like Grim and Father Winter. If you end up having Father Winter or Grim move into your house or marry them, a new one gets respawned. Which I'm like, okay. So I kind of understand why they did that, but I'm like, what if I want Agnes to find love? She needs love too. I mean, I know that her husband faked his own death and all, but still. Please. Where are those little scenes between the glass walls? I don't know. I can show you what they look like. They're in base game and miscellaneous. But these are the glass walls. So this is my favorite glass wall. It's the seamless glass wall. And I would assume that the seams are at the top and the bottom. But I also think in between everything, it's so microscopic that you can barely see it. That's what I think. Like, you literally could have a glass house if you wanted to, and just make all your walls just like this. It's giving glass house, literally. But I kind of like it though that we have that opportunity to do that. However, the glass, oh wait, hold on. Well, in a way, so they don't work in basements. They like see the void. But if you do, however, build a wall in a basement with no ceiling, it can work. So you can still technically put glass walls in a basement without putting them in a basement, if that makes sense. Typical bug fixing, the king doesn't consider a bug, yeah. Anyway, but yeah, so there's that. That's really cool that we have that option. I might put like a little fence back here, but I think I might flip it. I wonder what it looks like if it's flipped. Because if it doesn't look nice, if it's flipped, I might just put it back. And then put, what do you call it? Oh, there we go. I want to put, if I do it like that, that would be awkward. So I'll just leave it the way it is and then put a whole fence around it. Or, what if I do this? I get this fence right here. And then I can put the fence all the way out here. Like so, like this. I could do something like that. It's like a small backyard, but it's fine. But then I can make a cutout and have a pathway leading to the stairs. And that's where like the true magic of like who lives down here. It's like a little mini apartment. Yeah, they will definitely come in handy for a lot of modern builds for sure. And I don't do a lot of modern, but I have considered about doing a modern build. They also added in the option to put plants on your roof, which I think is super helpful. And I think that's so nice that they did that. And like, and it's also categorized too. So if you wanted to find the plants that are compatible with the roof, it's just in the roof sculpture section and they'll all be there. So I'm just like, this is nice. Plus, I would think it'll make it a lot easier to have like windows, like window dormers right here, and then you have your plants right here. It just makes it so much more simple, more easier, more fun. I've never been more excited about plants in my life. I live for this stuff, I'm telling you. Where are my solar panels? Solar panels, where are you? Come out wherever you are. I want to be eco-friendly. Oh, here you are. I was like, where are you at? What's that truck over in the other lot? Oh, that's debug. Which reminds me, I need to post my hospital build that I made like 2 months ago when we were fundraising for Hope for Haiti. But we had built like a small little like local clinic in The Sims 4. And I was trying to find like this truck to simulate they're delivering a lot of medical supplies to the clinic. No, it's just that. I was like, what truck? What do you mean? Well, that's what that is. Just here, put that there. It's gonna be due on July 29th, so it'll be after the pack comes out. So you'll have like 19 days after the pack comes out to do the shell, if you decide to like wait until the new pack comes out. Oh yeah, and they slot to the roof, which I haven't thought about. Yeah, they slot to the roof. They do indeed. And I'm so pleased about that. Let's add this. Oh, that's debug. Sadly, debug plants won't work on the roofs, which is fine. It's okay, I guess. But I will say though, I'm just happy that we can now put plants on the roof and not have to do Control 9 constantly to I don't know if I like that on this side. I don't think I like it on that side either. But yeah, we no longer will have to do Control 9 on our roofs. No longer. I wonder if I use tool mod to make this a little bit bigger. 1.5. Oh, that's small. 1.9. Nope. 2.3. 2.6. I have an idea. But I want to make it this color. I have to change the roof though. When you first heard about the plants, I thought we could already put plants on the roof with move objects, but obviously they just sit flat. They do sit flat. So it's not the same. It's not the same as like we used to do. Now we don't have to put in so much effort to do that anymore. Just like, thank goodness we don't. I don't know if I want to use, I mean, there's so many options I could choose from. Kind of like this color. Oh, well, that really just blends in so well. Oh, you know what? No. I just thought what I could do. Well, that's not gonna work the way I thought it would. I could technically, I don't really mind that, honestly. So I could leave it the way it is. It's not that big of a deal, at least for me. I can make this a greenhouse. Make this a greenhouse, and then use the new walls. Oh, that's a good thing, NZ. That's a good thing. Two simoleons. Each wall costs 2 simoleons, so they're very cost effective. That's a good thing to think about. It's like, wait, how much do these cost again? Because little do we know, eventually our Sims are gonna go broke. If we're not careful. We're just placing walls willy-nilly, like do. And we wonder, like, why is my household funds so low? What happened? Use those expensive walls, that's what you did. Yeah, they're very cheap. Hi Olivia, hello. How's the shell challenge going? So far, so good. I'm getting some really good ideas for what I want to do for the shell. The new walls that we just got today have inspired me. And something that actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna make this a sunroom instead of a, well, it could be a sunroom / greenhouse for the section. But what I'm thinking, these dine out curtains are so helpful. I love them so much because they are floor to the, like, ceiling to floor length. And they just look so nice. And you don't gotta do too much with them. You can lay them out wherever you want and really capture like that look and feel that you want to bring for your home. Like, I really love these windows a lot. They're one of my favorite windows. Hi, Andre Rosie. Hello. Welcome in. Oh, you want to use one of the new roof tiles from the EP in your build, and I probably will use new windows. Yeah, I don't think we'll finish this build today. Maybe. At least my build, I don't think I'll finish it today. If I do, I'll just make another one. Have another excuse to build more. But yeah, overall, the shell challenge is going great. If you want to try it out for yourself, you can. It's not due until July 29th. So you have some time to do it. Think about what you want to do for it. Some design ideas, color scheme, all the fun stuff. And oh, I feel like I could make this a secondary wall height house. But because they don't work the same. That doesn't work. Oh, ooh. Oh, I thought ahead. This is actually perfect. These doors fit nicely. You know, I'm gonna thank my past self for that. That's good. Also, Robin, thank you for the daily clip for Palestine, and also Xander, Rosie, thank you for feeding the mods. I greatly appreciate that a lot. Thank you. This is gonna be so helpful. This came with the, oh my gosh, from that one kit, the kit that we had a long time ago. What was that kit? The Desert Lux kit. That's a good door to use. And you know what? I might just wrap this around all the way, because then, so I thought about adding doors right here, but it just didn't feel right. I'll also use Eco Lifestyle for the wallpaper on the outside. And then we'll also have to do this. I might do a little bit of missy match, a little bit blue. You were thinking about that pack, but I couldn't think of the name. Yeah, I was like, there's a pack name for it, but I couldn't remember. We have a lot of packs, so I understand. I barely remember half of the packs names and what came with what. I always ask you all, it's like, when did we get this? When was this a thing in the game? Hello? Thank you. I've also thought about, I like the cats and dogs wallpaper for the outside. It does look really nice, but I need like a green color. Oh, Horse Ranch. Horse Ranch or Growing Together will come in clutch. Yep, Growing Together. Yes. I know those windows are so good. Actually, these aren't windows. These are wallpapers. We just got them today, Olivia, in the base game update. So if you haven't updated your game today, now would be the perfect time to do so. Unless you have mods and you don't want to, wait, which I can totally understand. I too would wait, but then I also love building too much to not wait. This mod really needs to actually feed herself. Lexi, please eat some food. I was like, dang, too bad we're not Oasis Springs. Ooh, and you know what? My thing, the way I build, like wherever I'm building is how I will build the house. Like if I was building in Oasis Springs, the style of the house will be way different. I almost went with like a nice mid-century modern house at one point, which I need to do another build just like that. I could build a mid-century modern house for like a whole different build in Oasis Springs with the glass walls. Yes. Yeah, too many packs, but I love most of them. I agree. I'm going to be doing like a ranking video of all the packs that we have in The Sims 4. I'm hoping to record it this week if I can, so that way when the new pack comes out, I won't have to also rank that. So we'll have some time. Yeah, the Rivera Retreat kit was so good. Avalon Sims collaborated with the Sims team on that kit, and it gave us like a singular curtain rod with no curtains, just a singular rod. And I'm like, thank you. It's basic, but it's what we needed. It's what we needed. We as Simmers need basic things, and that, oh my gosh, sorry, is what we needed personally in our game. And I don't think I'll do trim around this one because it does feel a bit odd. But maybe if I add in... No, then it'll look odd on the roofing. Well, what if... How would it look if I did the half-gabled roof and then did glass at the same time? I wonder how that would look. But then I can achieve what I wanted to achieve before. I just copy and paste it like here. Yeah, I could achieve what I wanted to achieve before. Let's see if the glass will work as well. It will, but then there'll be like a gap, which I don't really care about. Oh, you're pretty good at remembering what comes with what pack, but you bought... Oh, that you bought on release, as I play with them a lot for a while. It's one... Oh, it's the ones that I bought when they came back after 6 years that I can't remember what came with them. No, that's valid. There's a lot of packs that I play with constantly that I sometimes forget, but then I'll look at it and like, okay, I exactly know where that came from. Like, I can kind of tell like what comes with base game and what doesn't come with base game based off of like the item alone, but it takes me a minute. But no, that is totally valid. That way. I'm gonna change the stairs to something different. Oh, oh yeah, so definitely. Oh, springs, yeah. That is loud. Oh my gosh. That's better. Big Sliver Mansion in Delta Valley. Yes, Judith Ward would have an absolute field day. I'm telling you. Judy McMoody would love a good glass house. Maybe Octavia Bailey Moon and Thorn Bailey Moon would also love a house like that as well. I think they would appreciate the looks, the views, especially a high-rise mansion in Delso Valley. Glass walls, glass ceiling, infinity pool hanging over the edge. That would be nice. That would be nice. I'm gonna do that fencing here. And I thought about doing a foundation at first, but then I realized I have... Well, if I do a foundation, what will it look like? Will it be glitchy? Ah, actually, no. It works. Nice. So there's no conflict. I always get so scared about using foundation with the basement because sometimes it kind of glitches the terrain a little bit. So I'm kind of glad that there was no issue. If I do this one, it's a weird shadow glitch, but that's not the end of the world, really. That is fine by me. And what if I do it this way? Okay, and I'll have that there like this. Hold down my shift button so that way it looks a little bit more easier to look at, and then I'll do the rest that's wrapped around. Oh, you know it's hot inside with all that glass and that hot sun. That'd be rough. I wouldn't want to live there anymore. That AC bill would be high as the sky. And you can't wait to start building with glass walls. I'm so excited to see all the builds. I think as a community, like, we do so many amazing things, and I'm just so excited to see like what people will do with it, especially with the new pack, or like roofs and doors and windows and stuff. Hi Michael, welcome in. It's good seeing you today. We're building a nice little house with the new base game update we got today. I'm making basically a family house with a sun room, plant room on the side. I'm thinking of adding something here, but I don't know what. But I'm happy to see you on this lovely Tuesday. It doesn't feel like a Tuesday, but I know it is, but it just feels odd, you know? Oh, the pack that you bought for build item to remember the best of the older ones, like Vampire and Strangerville. Yes, I remember that pack like the back of my hand. That pack, those two packs were so good for build mode. making Victorian style houses were so important to me, especially all of the different stains and cracks and scratches that they incorporated in those packs were so helpful. Like, I love Strangerville for its like gritty floor tiles and broken appliances. Like, that was like my favorite thing about that pack. So you can use glass swatches on half walls. Can you? Oh yeah, because they're technically walls. That was the one thing I did not test out. Let's see. I would assume so because they are walls. Oh yeah, you can. Wait, that's so cool. Yeah, so you can make basically like a little your own glass fence with the new walls on half walls. That is so cool. I like that. You know, something that they could have done. Oh, hello. Mostly for the memes. Mostly for the memes is like you have glass walls, and then if you have seasons, I would think it would only make a big effect for it. That you have seasons, you have your glass walls, and all of a sudden there's a heat wave that happens. You'll be cooking up in that house like it's like 5 kajillion degrees. And so you turn on your AC. A couple sim days later, you get your bill, and your power or whatever bill is like exponentially like higher than high. And it's like, why am I paying 5,000 simoleon bills? Because you done installed glass walls and you turned your AC to the highest it could be. That's why you're paying 5,000 simoleons. So, oh, that'd be too funny. Do they frost in the winter? Do regular windows? Well, it's technically wallpaper, so I would assume it wouldn't because it's wallpaper and not categorized as windows. So I would assume no. I don't think so. Oh, there's a glass house in Joshua Tree, and I think it's terrible looking, but it also looks like a human oven. I've seen a few houses like that on Zillow Gone Wild, and I asked myself why. Why though? Where's the privacy? Where's the privacy in all that? Nowhere to be seen. Not an inch of privacy anywhere. Oh my gosh. I said to behave exactly like roof swatches. Yeah, I would think they would, but I don't know. We'll definitely have to like test that and see. Ooh, that's a big bush. Actually, I want to do, where would it be? I think it'd be this one. But maybe that would be a really cool effect if they did have like some type of effects during the snow. I wonder. But yeah, I do wonder though. Oh yeah, that would be kind of cool to have like some type of moodlet saying, "Oh, it's getting hot in here. Let me turn on my AC, or let me turn down my AC." Like, that would be really good for gameplay and storytelling. Weird storytelling. Like, I'm gonna install some glass walls to my new constructive house, and little do you know, your next door neighbor asks you, is like, why in Bella Goth did you install glass walls to your house? We can see everything. Your parties, your affairs, everything. And your sim says, oh, I just love the style. Your next door neighbor says, well, your style is crazy. Change it, or I'm calling the housing association on you because this is bad for our neighborhood. Plus, you do too much. Not the affairs. Don Lothario will be out here causing too much drama. It's giving New York. I'm telling you, I've been to New York so many times. Only twice, really. No, actually, I've been to New York 3 times in my life. And people just have their windows wide open. Why? That and it's smacked in the desert? Really? I've never been to Joshua Tree, but I want to go. I saw one episode of the Kardashians, and I'm like, why does Joshua Tree look so empty? Where's the life? Where's the life in Joshua Tree? Where is the tree? Is the real question. Where is the tree? Do I like that? Did we actually get stairs was growing together? That match? I don't think we did. But I will do 3 stairs. You're gonna need to be a billionaire to afford to live there. Honestly, I believe you. That's weird. I wouldn't want to live there. Too many snakes. Too many rattlesnakes. Yeah, that would be a good feature to have a housing association in The Sims. I have always wanted to have a way where you could do like real estate in The Sims 4 and like have a housing association or have like a real estate agent saying, hey, you can do X, Y, and Z things, but if you do this, you have to like talk to me first, or you can't plant certain things or change certain things of your house because it's historical or it's against the rules. Like that would be so cool to have in the game. I think there's a mod like that, but it needs to be expanded a little bit more, I think. Also, Pink, thank you for giving the mod love. I'm not nature. I don't live one with nature. So I don't know how much I would love Enchanted by Nature. At least I don't have to deal with it in real life. So we'll see. Do this one. No HOAs, the naps are I don't use the nap program that much. I tend to like delete all the naps activities because it kind of gets a little bit too much for my liking. But something different. Ooh, that is bright. That is brighter than my future. My gosh. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna do concrete. Get concrete that way. And then let's get stairs to the inside. Joshua Tree is a desert right by Coachella. Oh, okay, that's right. I knew that's what it was. That's where I mostly hear about Joshua Tree. What is everyone's favorite townie? Ooh, that's hard because we have so many. I mean, I always will stand by my Bob pancakes. I love me some Bob. Bobbert Lee pancakes is my ride or die. However, I realize he's kind of toxic in a way, so I don't know. But Bob is up there. Bob is one of my favorite townies in The Sims 4. But I also love Bella Goth because she's the least problematic sim in the game. Doesn't really care like at all what people think. Just goes about her day, living her life, and just doing her. I'm like, okay, you do you. That right there. But I cannot stand Eliza Pancakes. She's mean to all of my Sims for no reason. She's mean. I like Caleb Ator. You know, great dad. He's the best dad ever. Keeps a steady job. Multi-talented. Always on time. I mean, you could catch Caleb Ator in every situation. He's everywhere. Has multiple jobs. He's super fast at getting there on time. Like, he's just a good one. Great genetics. I mean, honestly, top tier. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Bella Goth. That is true. Good old Bella. I call her Bella Marie sometimes. I don't know why. Her middle name is giving Marie. She's giving Marie. Oh my god, goodness, thank goodness. More columns mod has been updated. The way I have my email open, keeping track of all mods being updated. More columns mod has been updated. Thank goodness. We can now breathe. Micah or Knox Greenberg. I like Knox. You hate Judith Ward. I don't like her either. She's kind of mean. But she is rich, so there's that. Let's make this a little skinty hallway. We'll cut this out. We'll make this a bathroom. This will be a bedroom. And yeah, bathroom, bedroom. This will be a nice little, this will be the living room, dining room, kitchen, entrance area, sunroom, garden room, and then backyard. A good idea. Your sim certainly has 7 kids by Caleb. That's a lot of kids. Does he show up on time? Does he pay child support? I think that's the thing that should add into the game organically is child support. I don't know why. Well, no, I do know why. My Sims are broke and need money. So, yeah. Caleb does love to clean, that's true. And secretly, I do love Agnes Crunklebottom. She's really nice. At times. She has her moments, but she can be good when she wants to. Let me copy and paste this one here. And then let me get a door that goes to the bathroom upstairs. I like using the cheap happy birthday doors because they're really nice to use. There we go. Yes, the XML injector has been fully updated. So most of your mods will take... it'll be some time for them to get them re-updated. But now modders will have access to the XML injector fully. What if I... let's do it this way. Door right here. Oh, hello. I know that Lot 51cc mods are broken. We're just waiting for the UI cheats mod to get updated. And then my main core 3 mods are good. Yeah. Hannah Sama's mods are broken. Yeah, so it'll be a couple of days before all of them get re-updated. Kyle Kyleson. Wait, really? I would have thought Kyle Kyleson would be like the worst dad ever. He's very clingy. At least for my Sims, they are. Well, he is very clingy to my Sims. I'm like, get away from me, Kyle. You're doing too much. Let me breathe. No lights in here. I'll just add sconce lights to the wall. I would make this like a basement slash like mini apartment, but I would definitely utilize the restoration workshop kit and the basement treasure kit for this one. So let me also add in that door from base game down here. Oh, we have 3 young adults, 2 teens, a toddler, and a baby now. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, and knitting level 9. Nice. We don't tell this kid's wait, really? See, my only introduction to Kyle Kyleson was that when Shella had a baby with Kyle, well, Shella's Sim autonomously had a baby with Kyle Kyleson. That was a hot mess. That was like a lot to go through mentally and emotionally, but it low-key was kind of funny. He's never left my house. Your friend always randomly befriended Carla. Oh, your Sim. I like that. Oh, you play vanilla, stay for a few days, and spend it building with the glass walls. That's a good way of seeing it. I like that. Like, I'll just spend my days just building with my glass walls. Definitely not making a human zoo, of course. Definitely wouldn't do that with the glass walls. But I would have so much fun utilizing everything this game has to offer with the base game update. I want to do like a fun little event with the teeth and the ears and something with them. Basically redoing the random genetics challenge, which I think I might do. I haven't done a challenge like that in so long. Now that we have like all the ears and the teeth and the eyes, it can make it really interesting now. Okay, there we go. That's better. I really love these windows a lot. They are so helpful. And then let's do one window here. And then I think I want to do two windows here. Raise them up just by a smidge. Thank you. You always marry Kyle. He's either hard to find or always around. He's hardly around where I'm trying to find him. He's like, it's like a needle in a haystack with him. Mostly for me. Needle in a haystack. You can either find him or not at all. But when you do find him, he's kind and very polite. And that's what I appreciate. Is there a bug where Sims randomly have kids with other random Sims with no relationship bar? I would think so, but I think that's also like neighborhood stories. Because most Sims that I usually don't play with have kids with random Sims that they don't know with no relationship of any kind. I'm like, that's very odd. I don't like that. But then I think it's also just neighborhood stories. But then it might be a glitch. Ooh, now I know why I didn't like doing that. What's my favorite packs? Oh, we have so many. My favorite pack would have to be, or packs. Well, definitely Growing Together for sure. I love me some family gameplay. Definitely also Seasons is another must-have. Seasons, Growing Together, Parenthood is really nice to utilize. Surprisingly enough, I've been really enjoying Get to Work because I replayed through the doctor career. Even though it is repetitive, I felt the story that I was creating for my sim felt nice. So yeah, a little bit of Get to Work for the active careers mostly. Discover University for the whole university side of it all. And what else do we have? I have a lot of my favorite packs. It's hard because we have like almost 100 packs in this game. So I guess like they just go down the list really. It would have to be, well, let's scratch Get Together or Get to Work. So Get Together for the club system, City Living for the diverse worlds and the city, Seasons because Seasons of course. I like Get Famous for making videos and the fame system. Discover University because it's so lucrative for every other skill that you probably have in the game, and it's just so beneficial to have it to get a degree and then get a better job and more pay. And for storytelling, I like High School Years for what it brings, just not the actual high school itself of going to the high school, because it's kind of like lacking in a lot of departments that way. Growing Together for sure. Life and Death and Businesses and Hobbies. Parenthood. Yeah, just Parenthood, really. Yeah. For gameplay reasons. Stuff packs wise, kids room stuff and toddler stuff, laundry day stuff, and bowling night stuff and Home Chef Hustle, and Tiny Living. Kit wise, Blooming Rooms, Little Campers, Pastel Pop, Everyday Clutter, Bathroom Clutter, Greenhouse Haven, Basement Treasure, Book Nook Kit, Artist Studio, Comfy Gamer Kit, Refined Living Room, Sleek Bathroom, Restoration Workshop, and Kitchen Clutter. That's a lot of packs, but those are my favorites in terms of like the gameplay side and like build and buy of my particular style at the moment. So hopefully that helps. But no, Parenthood and Growing Together are so good. Honestly, they work so well together. I'm telling you. It's like we have so many packs, and it's like, wait, where do we begin? 0.7? Ooh, that's large. 0.3? 0.5? But what are some of y'all's favorite packs that you like? Oh, and I forgot about Woohoo Partners. Don't be shy, no like Batu. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I do like Batu for different reasons. I treat Batu as a Disney park because one, you can kind of treat it as like a vacation because you don't have to spend any money. You can stay there as long as you want. You get different currency, and there's gameplay that you can do in each of the areas with 3 ways to kind of play Batu. So I treat it as like a Disney thing where I go to it every once in a blue moon for like a summertime and pretend that I want to be like Kylo Ren or join the Resistance or the First Order or whatever. But that's how I usually treat Batu. It has really good build and buy though. Really good build and buy. Yeah, honestly, you cannot live without Tiny Living. It's a must-have pack because there's so many good benefits that come with it for your house. Really. It brings you less bills. It gives you better benefits for your relationships, your skills, your household bills. Like there's just lucrative things that you just gotta have. You know? I know Dabney hates Batu. I think we all know that. I didn't like much of the original build and buy kits, but I really like the later ones. Yeah, the later ones are really nice. The first ones that we got were like, they're okay, but it's like, don't use them as much. I usually tend to turn off Bust to Dust for the Dust Bunnies because I don't like them as much, but they do bring some benefit to finding things at times. Yeah, it's like CC for console players. That's why I like the kits. And they're very niched, so they bring good benefit for different styles of players. And like for me, what I would love to see is if we could get a kit that is like bedroom clutter or office clutter. Like an office clutter kit would be so perfect, or a bedroom clutter kit would be perfect. And then thinking about like infants. Infants are so new to the game. We got them with Growing Together as a base game update. And I always thought we need more clothes, more objects for them. And I felt like stuff packs are kind of dead at this point, I think. And so are game packs, kind of. So I feel like an infant kit would be really cool to add in some new outfits or some new objects for them to play with that are interactable. Excuse you, I do not. Oh, I don't know where I heard that from. It must have been like somebody else that told me that secret. Oh, that's the one stuff pack you don't have. Wait, really? I feel like there's so many packs that I forget that we have. Then I'm like, I should probably start using this more often. Let me use some of the Everyday Clutter Kit. Everyday Clutter Kit. Where art thou, Everyday Clutter? There it is. Yeah, this is like my favorite pack. I love Everyday Clutter. I would love a part 2 to Everyday Clutter. Mostly because I would love to have like some of these household items just scattered around everywhere, laid like dirty clothes, laid out on the floor, a bunch of more knickknacks. Like if you all ever got the opportunity to ever collab with the Sims team on a pack, like you got the option to make your own kit for the Sims 4, what would it be? Like what would be your idea? And like what would you want to include in it if you had the option to get into the room and like ask all the questions, get more insight, get more involvement, all the things. Let's do this one. Do I want a chessboard? I might as well get a chessboard right here. Let's scoot it over just a smidge. right there. Backwards a tad bit more. Go. Oh, that's nice and cluttered. I love it. I love clutter, and clutter loves me sometimes. I need a coat rack. Do I need a coat rack? I do need a coat rack. I need also... Where is that wall thingy? A daycare pack? A daycare pack would be really interesting. Wait a minute. Am I Delulu? Wait a minute. Where in Tarnation? Oh wait, I'm in the wrong section. That's why. It's in the wall decor. I couldn't find what I was looking for. It's right here. Preteens or more for elders. Yes, I would always strive for more elder stuff in the game, just because they don't really have a lot. I know that we just got the Golden Years kit for Cass, and sure, the outfits were cute and very elder centric outfits, which was nice, but I need a little bit more for them. I would love objects. I would love to have more interactability with them. Especially giving them more options to be more, not one-sided, or like having them be more than just objects. Because, I mean, they can do a lot of things in the game now, of course, but I want a little bit more to do after they retire, if they decide to retire, or at least get the option to do it. But I want full-on family gameplay all the way straight through. Give it to me all, Sims team. I want it all. No telescope. No, that's too big. I'm gonna get a guitar right here. I want to add some stuff from Parenthood and high school years and growing together. It's gonna be a very family orientated house. And I think we also got backpacks too. Backpacks were from base game, that I do know. Oh no, they're right here. Never mind. Grown together. Hee. Something full family, more activities for all ages to do, daycare, elder care, more kid and teen things. Yes. I think something I would love to see is like a way that they can include summer camp. Because what I appreciated about Seasons and Get Famous is they added in the after school activities for the kids and teens to do more things outside of the regular school day. So I really loved that, but I would love for them to incorporate more seasonal type things. So like summer camp, or being able to do more things on the outdoors for the kids and teens to do. It's like during the summer season, you're not going to school unless you really want to and you're going to summer school. But I think it would be so beneficial to have like summer camp incorporated. Because I want hotels, I want all the things. We spend so much time with our Sims that they become elders and they don't have much to do. They barely live long. They deserve more. I agree. I'm not emotionally ready at all. Because my Sim Aspen is gonna be an elder soon, and I'm not ready. I'm literally emotionally, I'm not ready for that moment, for her to age up and have her be old. Even though she's not gonna be old, she's living her life. I mean, she just finished her career, so I can move on to Gen 2 with Winston and everything, but I don't want her to age up. Because I've been playing her since 2021 as a young adult. So just remembering all those days and hours I spent just like playing her, perfecting her life, and making her life actual hot mess. It's like, I'm not sure if I'm ready to move on, you know? Oh my gosh, an amusement park will be so cool. In a way, we kind of technically can do that now. If we use the rides and stuff from high school years. From Debug, they're all functional, but I want like a functioning amusement park where I don't have to use Debug stuff all the time. So that would be so much fun. And then again, giving us a zoo. It's another fun way. Oh, I need a rug in here. Oh yeah, the imaginary friends, after school stuff, ballet, basketball, space camp. Yes, private school and boarding school. That was my favorite thing in The Sims 3. What sim are we talking about? Oh, we're just talking about Sims in general, but I'm talking about my sim that I play with in my current household. Her name is Aspen Marie O'Connor, and I've been playing with her since 2021. And she's had 3 kids, another one on the way, which will be her last and final child. She's only a couple of days away of becoming an elder. And personally, I'm not ready for her to age up anytime soon. I've done everything I need to do with my gen, but it's like when you play with a sim for so long, you get emotionally attached to them. You don't want them to do anything or like age up and change their life for the better. It's a scary time. You know? Something like The Sims 3 World Adventures would be cool. Yeah, that would be really cool. I could see that definitely happening for sure. Because I like the World Adventures on how they brought all those like different worlds together into one pack. That was really fun. Even if they incorporated stuff from like Island Paradise to The Sims 4, like a poolside bar would be so cool. We build our little pool, infinity pool, and then we have like a bar hanging on the edge of it. That would be stunning to have back. Not just one destination like we're getting. That would definitely be interesting to see how they would do like more than one destination. The option of special interaction for divorced parents and step parents. Yes, if they gave us an option to update family as a whole, like give us an updated family tree, updated like everything, where we're gonna have like step parents, step cousins, like once removed, like having this the whole family system updated as a whole would be perfect. Then it will be a lot more easier to categorize like who is who and who's related to who and why, and the storytelling would just be perfect. Oh, aquariums will be really cool. Yes, no longer will we have to make our fake aquariums by sizing down the aquariums in the game that we have already and then being creative. You would unalive for a zoo, animal education mega. I would too. Because then think about it, your Sims could go to school and become like a zoologist and have ways to study new ways about animals, what they love, what they don't love, where they come from, what kind of temperaments they have, how do you put them in their certain habitats, go on safaris. Like that would be so cool. I think having a little island right here would be cool. But hi, Blondie Boo. I'm glad to see you though today overall. We were just yapping about Sim stuff as we usually do. And if you haven't heard, there was a recent base game update that we got today. And it gave us a lot of really cool things. If you want to know what came in the update, the link is in the chat at the top that is pinned. But we can also link it again in chat if need be. Okay, let's do this right here. Let's get a nice little stall. Swimming with the fishes, literally. If it was a way that we have open neighborhoods, I don't even need open world. Neither do I. I don't need open world. I just need open neighborhoods. Just the animation of like the school bus and taxis picking up the Sims instead of fading out. That would be so much fun. I would really like to see that. Having a way that we could just have open neighborhoods and then have our Sims get picked up in a taxi or a school bus. That would be really nice. Even adding in where they update the school system and bring in like private school and private boarding and homeschooling into the game. So then that way we could just have more variety of schooling. But imagine they did that and then brought back the headmaster that you invite to your house so that they can determine if your household is worthy enough of their worthy establishment. Give them a tour, give them new ways to see your home in a certain state of mind. And just overall, just like chat with the headmaster about things that maybe that you couldn't do before. Have the Sims call an Uber. I would call it a Suber, like a Subaru. Everyone getting your Suber. It's time to go to Del Sol Valley. Oh, you didn't think you'd make it? Hi, Sia. Welcome in. Welcome into the stream. You made it just in time. We have been working on our shell challenge today. That is not due until July 29th. But happy to see you. Yeah, it's my dog. He barks all the time. I can barely hear them though. I don't know why he barks at this time of the night. It happens every day. Every day around this time. But it's my dog, Randy Joe. He's a bit of a barker. He's a bit of a drama, if you will. Driving school would be really interesting. But I know why he's barking though. It's because, one, my dad won't give him his food. Randy Joe likes to be very vocal, saying, please give me your food. And we're like, no. You can't have our food, you're crazy. But that's literally what he does. What happens is that he'll sit next to my dad. My dad doesn't do anything. And Randy Joe will just start barking at him for no reason. Because my dad's eating food. And my dad won't give him his food. It started when we first got him, and it's been a constant thing. So, it's been an ongoing issue. Being completely broken, cooking your finest macaroni and cheese. Yes. That macaroni and cheese. This right here. He's trying to say something. Time for bed, mom. No, literally. That's also too. He got groomed today as well. So he is all groomed up. Ready to go. He's going to the dentist tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Thursday. Well, it's not really the dentist. It's the vet. He's going to the vet on Thursday to get his teeth cleaned. We do it like a once a year thing where he gets his teeth cleaned, professionally cleaned by the vet. And then we're pretty much peachy good. Oh yeah, random like outlets and extension cords would be perfect too. Little things like that. Basically, an everyday clutter kit part 2. That's why I was thinking like having a bedroom clutter kit or an office clutter kit would be so perfect to have to incorporate those things. Like that would be nice. Yeah, Randy Joe will be barking up a storm. But what's funny, he only does it to my dad and not me. I think Randy Joe knows that I stand on business. Randy Joe just knows. Whenever I'm like downstairs, like this happened the other day. I'm just like doing my little work, whatnot, editing, making some videos, whatnot. And I'm like done with what I'm doing. Randy Joe's barking, but as soon as I start walking down the stairs, he immediately stops and like goes to the other direction. Just knows I stand on business. I'm serious. I'm like, he is so funny. There we go. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for the resub for the 59 months. Can we get some hype in the chat, please? And thank you for that brand new resub. Randy Joe wouldn't bark at your dad for food unless your dad at some point gave him food. Yes, he did. This was like in the very beginning. where he like my dad gave him food, like this random food off of his plate that was of course safe to eat for him. It was mostly chicken without, like, just plain old chicken off of his plate whenever he wanted. And I'm like, no, let's not make that a habit. Let's not do that, because if you constantly do it, he'll expect it, and when you don't want to, it becomes an issue. So I don't feed him anything off of my plate because that's my food. And Ranger needs to learn you can't have what's off of our plate. Not what's supposed to happen. But no, my dad's not innocent in this act at all. He's not innocent whatsoever. So me and my mom don't do anything. It's just my dad. So we're training my dad as well. But that is a long time though, Sarah. Thank you for the continued support. How are you, by the way? I hope you're doing well. Can you believe we've known each other for 5 years now? 5 years! That's a long time. Wait. That's a long time. Wait, last month? Oh my god, we've known each other for a long time. Time is so weird. I don't know how you kept up with my shenanigans, honestly. I don't know how you kept up with my shenanigans after 5 whole years. Ah, I can't see. There we go. And these dogs were extremely food motivated. Just feeding them once is enough for them to beg for a lifetime. Just asking how I know. Oh, but no, that's true. Ranger is definitely food motivated for sure. He loves food. I recently actually looked up some recipes online on the good old Pinterest and the lovely Google of some dog treats for the summer. I found like these watermelon treats that I could make, and he loves them. I love cooking in the kitchen much as the next person. I love baking. So having the opportunity to do that for Rainy Joe was like, oh, I'm so excited. This decade has been a fever dream. It has. I don't even see, like, thinking about like the next 5 years, am I still gonna be here on Twitch? Most likely, yes. I have no plans of ever, like, I don't plan on stopping making content. But it's like 5 years from now, where will we be? What will we be doing in the next 5 years? Isn't that crazy to think? Not like the 1920s for sure. Yeah, that's true. Like the 2010s, the early 2020s was really much like a fever dream. Everything went by way too quickly for my liking, and time became, it felt like time was standing so still. And I'm like, I blink and it became 2020, and then I blinked and it became 2025. Like, where did that go? I'm also realizing I feel like I've built a house just like this before. Let me do this a little bit of businesses and hobbies. Nope, never mind. Not that wallpaper. I like using some of the Parenthood wallpaper quite a bit in my family homes because they look really nice. Did that whole wrapped around. There we go. I'm gonna do tile in the middle. 5 years from now, there will be a new platform that kids will be making fun of people who use stream on Twitch as old school. That's true. It's like, you stream on Twitch? Oh, a bit of an old platform, if I do say so myself. I mean, I remember when we used to say, like, most people don't even remember what Vine is, and like, Vine was like the best platform ever. Short form content had everything. Oh, my neck. Like, I loved me some Vine. I lived on Vine. Those 7 seconds really made a difference in my life. I'm telling you. Liza Koshy, loved the content on there. Everything about it was just hilarious. Quen Blackwell, iconic. Like everything about that platform was just stellar and stunning, and no notes. I miss Vine. I remember you could go on the website still and look at old Vines, but now of course the website's completely gone and you can't look at it anymore. So I truly miss like those days. Sometimes I like to go on YouTube and look at like Vine compilations just to have like a fun little giggle. Like Vines to cure my depression, Vines to make me laugh. Like sometimes I just want to do that and it's always so funny. Just like remembering the good old days of life, like when life was simple. Okay, no, I've been a big fan of Tiny Chef for a very long time, before they were on Nickelodeon. And the fact that they got canceled, like, they did not have... Ooh, fun! Dabney, check a Discord. Check the Discord. But no, I feel like there are times where Tiny Chef was like, showed up when we needed it the most. And the fact that they got canceled was so sad. They broke Tiny Chef's little heart. And like, oh, I'm so sad. It's the EA Discord. Oh, speaking of Nickelodeon, by the way, did you all hear? I don't know how many of you all are big fans of Blue's Clues or have had your kids watch Blue's Clues, like the new one or the old one. Apparently Steve from Blue's Clues is making a podcast for adults. I've never been more excited in my life to, like, he is literally launching a podcast launch for adult. Well, it says Blue's Clues star Steve Burns to launch adult focused podcast. I don't know what it's about, but I'm so excited. And it says like the podcast will continue what we started decades ago. It'll launch in the fall. So I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. I love Steve. Joe, however, I don't know. Joe is there. But I love Steve. Feels like when I thought the fact that I was listening to Sabrina Carpenter before she got popular. I've been watching Sabrina Carpenter since like the Disney Channel days. I knew about Demi Lovato way before like Camp Rock and Sunday with a Chance. I remember her from Barney. Even Selena Gomez from Barney. Like those were the days. I'm so happy he's gonna bring back the show as a detective. I'm so excited too. I watched the new Blue's Clues movie when they went to when they went to New York, and Josh went to New York to follow his Broadway dreams. Blue was there, of course. Josh and Steve were there. I'm like, this is so lovely. In the same vein, it's gonna be an ongoing project with Gula Gula Island back. Wait, really? Oh wait, that's so exciting. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's not that. Let me go back. There we go. There we go. Okay, I sent it to you, Daphne. I know, Steve is like an amazing human. He's like, when the world needed him most, he vanished, but then he came back. He's not like the Avatar. He brought us comfort and joy and happiness, left, and then came back and made us sob our literal eyes out. When he said, "Are you okay?" I'm like, no, I'm not okay. But thank you, Steve, for listening to my problems. When when he just literally just sits there and looks at us, just actively listening. He may not we're not making the same room, but when he's actively listening to us, it's like I feel seen, I feel heard, I feel like this is really nice, very comforting. Oh, Gula Gula was such a great show. It was on after the new zoo review, wasn't it? I'm not too sure. I didn't really watch Gula Gula Island growing up. I don't remember. Also, ads are about to play any second, my friends. To let you all know, so you don't be like, "What happened?" No, I snoozed all the ads, so we have ran out of snoozes. Let me try and get. Let me get some posters. You're welcome, Daphne. Not on Netflix, you think? Okay, because I don't remember New Zoo Review. Because was this in the early 2000s of Nickelodeon? Gula Gula Island? I could be wrong. Ooh, no. Ooh, yes. Let's use this right here. I want to make it look fancy. I kind of like that. But I also kind of like, no, I'm going to go with cats and dogs. This is usually my staple. Oh, hello. My staple photo frame that I like to use in my builds from time to time. And then placemats as well from that one pack, Parenthood. I always use the Parenthood placemats, even though your Sims can already do it themselves through gameplay. I kind of like to set the placemats myself. Sometimes they don't do it right for me. And then we're gonna add this outside for funsies for now, for the kiddos. And then we're also gonna add in this activity table downstairs for now. And then we need to add in a rug. I'm gonna move this light into the center. I use the same growing together rug, honestly. I love growing together a lot. Oh, well, there is a businesses and hobbies one. That does also work too. But now it doesn't feel centered. Here we go. Oh, 94, 98. Okay, so I would think I had seen it. Gula Gula Island. Oh, okay. No, I remember this. I think I may have watched it one time, but for a brief second. But I remember that big giant yellow frog. That I remember. That I remember for sure. Oh, and then the new zoo review that came out in the 70s, and that I do not remember. Oh, then reruns in the early 2000s. Okay, yeah. Then I think 2000s, early 2000s, that's when I started watching most old Nickelodeon shows. Nickelodeon back in the day was so nice. It was so simple. Even when they did all of those reality shows, like Hidden Temple, the kid version Hidden Temple was my favorite show to watch. I thought I could be on that show. No, there was no way I was gonna be on that show. That looked so dangerous, but I loved it though. I loved that show. And then they made an adult version of it too. And whoa, they're branching out. And I think I'm gonna put this right here in this corner. And then put this in that corner. Lots of sunlight. Lots of sunlight. And we can add the wallpaper. It was groundbreaking for children's television. Oh wait, you had home video footage of you being on set during the Nick Studio tour. Oh, in Orlando back in 95. Wait, that's so cool. Oh, I love that. I love that you have those memories. Yeah, so I would assume a lot of stuff that was in the early 70s, late 70s. They all end up getting reruns. It felt like a rerun that would be on Nickelodeon. Characters learn life lessons through songs, dances, and jokes. Wow. I feel like there were a lot of shows I just don't remember seeing that I'm always remembering. I'm like, wow. The banana splits. Oh, okay. What kind of wallpaper do I want? Oh, like I would hide under the blanket while you watch that part. It was like a jump scare factor. They aired 60 flippers on Nick in the morning at 6 a.m. I was not awake at that time. My eyes were shut. My eyes were shut. Maybe that's why I never saw it. Now, if they aired it during Nick at Night, then I probably would have saw it. But in the morning, not in the morning. I am not a morning person at all. Then again, Nick at Night, I was watching the George Lopez show, honestly. To be quite frank, I was watching that. That was kind of like the only show I really watched on Nick at Night that I looked forward to watching was the George Lopez show. And I kind of want to go back and rewatch it just because it was so funny. And George Lopez is hilarious. Meanwhile, I was watching Sailor Moon. I mean, Sailor Moon's a good choice. Oh, they called him Flipper. Flipper. That sounds scary. What do we have from Everyday Clutter? Let me see. Clutter, Reservation Stop, Humpty Gamer, Artist Studio. Ooh, Book Nook Kit. Yes. I loved watching anime growing up. I was watching a lot of anime, mostly like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Zatch Bell. Every once in a blue moon, One Piece, Inuyasha, it wasn't called Black Full Element. It was like something Full Metal Alchemist something. I don't know the exact title, but I know it was like a kid who had a robot arm and a robot friend that I remember. But I think that was like on Adult Swim. And I wasn't allowed to watch Adult Swim, but I watched it anyway. Good old Boondocks. Welcome back from the ads, friends. We can add. Oh, you had to log in because you were saying Gullah Gullah Island as ghoul instead of gull. Oh, like seagull. Oh, Gullah Gullah Island. Oh, oops. Oh, I loved watching Are You Afraid of the Dark? Those were always so creepy, but I loved it. I always said Gullah Gullah Island so wrong for so many years and no one ever corrected me. Until today, so I appreciate that. Let's get a couch. Ooh. Am I still recording this? Oh, thank goodness I am. Whew, I've been scared if I didn't. Oh, Flipper was like lastly, but what? Oh, but with a dolphin. Look like Olivia. Oh, there were 2 versions of Full Metal Alchemist. 2 versions, really? I thought they were only 1. Okay. One Piece and Full Metal mention. Hey, I grew up watching those shows. Even Ben 10. Like, I watched a lot of like shows back in the day, and I still watch them till this day because you can kind of still watch them on like a lot of Cartoon Network shows. You can watch on Max right now, since that's technically the platform you can only watch it on, because the Cartoon Network website is completely gone, which is still upsetting till this day. Yeah, Adult Swim had Inuyasha. That's true. That is very true. And did they have Samurai Jack on Adult Swim, or was I crazy? I'm gonna put this against the wall, and then put a TV on the wall as well. Get some of this, some of that, and some of this right here. Oh, you watched both? Oh. I did not know there was two versions. I'm gonna have to look that up and see what the other version was like. Oh, the other one was Brotherhood. Okay. It did. Oh, because the OG Nina episode was like, oh, 10 times worse? You know? Maybe I have to watch it then. Because I kind of missed that anime. It was really good for what it brought. You watch One Piece for the first time, took you 3 months of binge watching. Wait, the whole thing? Like all the episodes of One Piece? That's dedication. Oh, I love Scooby-Doo. But yeah, Cartoon Network, most of Cartoon Network's shows are on Max. Not all. But where can you watch? I think you can also watch some Adult Swims too. Wow. But it wasn't on Adult Swim? Okay. Hello. Take this away. Game, what are you doing? Oh, there's a gigantic shadow. You put this TV right here and move this back here, one there, that back. There we go. One piece and COVID. Oh, well, I mean that. Hey, that can work. Oh wait, now I understand what you're saying, Sarah. Samurai Jack wasn't on Adult Swim. It was on Cartoon Network. But it felt like it came on so late, though, was the thing. So it felt like it was on Adult Swim because it came on so late. Haku. That thing was creepy. Oh, you caught up too? I feel like I need like a proper day just to sit and watch the entirety of One Piece. That and Naruto. I kind of like fell off on Naruto for a while because I'm like, it's cool. I love Naruto. But watching the show felt off to me. Oh, hello. I don't know why. Oh, I could put this right here. Burning books is wrong. Don't do it. But I like the vibe. I put a wall right here. That will help. Yeah. I'll get rid of that. Put this right here. There we go. Hi, content creator queen. Welcome in. I'm having a good stream today. We're about to wrap up today's stream. We're just putting the final touches on the first floor of the build before we move on to the second floor in our next stream. I recommend the new version of Fruit Baskets. What is Fruit Baskets? Is it just a bunch of fruit in baskets? I would assume it isn't, but I'm like, you never know. The original one only had 1 season, but Hulu released it a couple years ago. Oh, a few years back. Oh, that's nice. Do this one. I like that one better. Are you glad they did? Because I was always sad, but the OG anime ended it after the 1 season didn't finish the whole story. Well, that's good though. I find like when networks tend to go back and like either redo or like continue it, that's just like better for the fan base. One Piece is long, that's true. So it'll take me some time, but it's worth it. It's like one of those shows that you'll just take your time not reading, but like watching. You can pause when you want, however you want, and like not rush through it. That's what I enjoy mostly about a lot of TV shows. Oh, you can't work due to disability, so having over 1,000 episodes of One Piece to watch was wonderful. I mean, that's good. Something to keep you busy, keep your mind off of things. That's me with the Gilmore Girls at the moment. I finally just got to season 2 of Gilmore Girls. This is my 7th watch through of Gilmore Girls, but you know, I watch it for different things each time. Look it up. It'll pull your heartstrings surrounded the Zodiacs. Oh, characters? Those are characters, not people. Oh. Is it a show I can watch? I know it's a manga. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, it's on YouTube. Fruit Basket Abridged, episode 1. Oh, it's on Crunchyroll. Never mind. It's on Crunchyroll, so I can watch it there. Oh, well, that's really perfect. Thank you. Oh, it's on Hulu. There's a dub. It's a perfect. Love that. Discovered one of our classmates is a family secret that they turn to one of their members of the Chinese zodiac if they are embraced by someone of the opposite gender. It's like a family curse. Interesting. Oh, I kind of like that though. Hulu has like a bunch of like really good animes, I find, and it's so helpful to watch them. Like Hulu has like good animes to watch. Netflix has a lot of good Korean dramas to watch. Like it's something just for everyone, which I love. Something for all. So I'm gonna put that up here. Pass it down. Pass that down. There we go. I want to keep it very simple and easy. This is a garden room. Garden room / sunroom. Bedroom here, bathroom here. And then we have a downstairs basement, which I think I might add in a secondary bathroom downstairs. So we have a little bit more room for like the family room, game room area. That will be some funness for that. But for now, I think we'll leave it where it's at. But this is what we got so far. I know I love a good K-drama. K-dramas are so good. Jerry Jewell voice acts as Io? Jerry Jewell. Why does that name sound familiar? I might recognize that name. Oh, the anime. Wow. Okay. Drifters. Okay. I'll watch it. I'll put it on my watch list. Oh, you can't watch a dub? I have to watch it in Korean and read the subtitles. I watch it in dub and I have subtitles on. Because sometimes dubs and just regular shows, they mumble. And I'm like, what did you say? Your go-tos are Supernatural and Bones. I love Supernatural. I want to do a watch through of Supernatural again, Simrocks, one of these days. 15 seasons of lore, chaos, and drama, but also humor all at the same time. So I might give that another watch through after I watch Gilmore Girls. We played Jimmy on Detective Conan on the US dub, which unfortunately only did for the first 150 episodes. There's over 1,000 of the anime now, which is why I had to catch up on the sub. Well, that is interesting. I find like voice actors who do stuff like that and for a very long time, I'm like, how do you do all of that and stay sane? Crazy, but good crazy at the end of the day. Oh, Jimmy is a US name, and then Shinshi is the Japanese name. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Thank you, Sarah. Appreciate you. Oh, it was back when they used to do a lot of dubs where they just give American names. Like what they did with like Naruto and stuff, which makes a lot of sense. But friends, we are gonna end the stream for today and call it here for now. But I would like to send you all over to another friend of mine and send some love, hype, and positivity, actually. And I would love to go rate. Oh, hello, Twitch. What are we doing? Twitch, don't break on me. My Twitch is a little bit glitchy. A little bit scary, if you will. Twitch. Okay, we're good now. I was like, something's not working. But friends, we're gonna go on a raid and send some love, hype, and positivity over to another friend. And I would love to go send some love over to my good friend Seek Keenly, who is playing The Sims 4 at the moment. And they are playing some Sims 4, but doing the Hot Tea Legacy Challenge, which I've heard about that Legacy Challenge before, but I honestly want to see a little bit more of what it's truly about. I hear that it's very messy in terms of like drama and lore, but Seekingly plays a lot of The Sims 4, but primarily plays a lot of like The Sims 3 and The Sims 2. But occasionally we'll play Sims 4 every once in a blue moon, but it has a good community, safe and positive, sometimes chaotic, which is what I love. We're chaotic over here as well. But nonetheless, I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Tomorrow on stream, we will be doing... Oh my gosh, I just realized. Yeah, in tomorrow's stream for our schedule, we're going to be playing some Stardew Valley Perfection. So in there, we will be having some funness with that, trying to get to 50% in Stardew Valley, hopefully more. So I'll be live at 10 a.m. Central, playing some Stardew Valley on a Wednesday. But if I don't see you tomorrow, I will see you all whenever you return. Enjoy your day, night, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you all next time. Have fun and stay safe. Bye-bye.